Yeah, right. All right. All right. We're gonna dive right in. We're going to dive right in. We have so much farming to do today. So, quick recap. We are 96 at 30% to 97.
How may I be of help?
I'd like to get to at least 50% today. And yeah, I'm just pushing to 99. We have cow maps for tonight. So, any PD2 players want to run cow maps tonight? We're gonna get a group going and blast through these. We will be rolling for loot and distributing evenly. And for the day, I will be running these River of Blood because I have a lot. And we're going to corrupt and standard. They're all standard already. We're gonna corrupt and standard all of them. And get that big boy XP. Oh, get run through. So for summoning, we are running 3 summoning skills with 2 faucets, 2 summoning skills with 3 faucets. Dominion for the extra golem, Phoenix because it's got the redemption aura and the fire resist, War Travs because I like magic find. Don't at me, Raz. Stone of Jordan, another Stone of Jordan, Rackin's Mesh, and Mage Fist with the cast rate. And then when we summon our golems, one extra, switch to our Dominion, summon our last golem, and then we put on our Don't Die gear and we store our other gear away in the cube. And that's the build, and then we go. And the goal today is going to be Don't Die. Also, holy moly, the sound. That's probably better. PoE2 is better than D2. Yeah, you're not wrong. But I would argue Project Diablo 2 is right up there with PoE2. I like PoE. I don't know if I could say I like one better than the other because they're a little bit different. They play differently. PoE2 is a lot more in-depth and complicated. Diablo 2 is more like you can make 3 characters in one day and enjoy all of them. But this is not D2. This is Project Diablo 2. It's an online modded version that has thousands of players. And it is they basically fixed Diablo 2 with this game. Yeah, I've had quite a few console players. I don't think they've really got a good way to get mods on Xbox. Yeah, if it was on Xbox and cross-platform, I get people all the time saying they wish they could play it. I feel like the community would more than double if they could do that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day they'll figure it out. Maybe one day Blizzard will just let these guys license this game, just release it. Be nice. Nice, we got an event on the first run. It's gonna be a great day. It's going to be a great day. Three shards, we love it. That had more damage than attack rating. Hello. Oh. I think that's the low roll. Oof. Let's do event in this. Let's see what happens. Big map, big map. 28 experience, that's what we like. Very nice. That lag right there. Those. I do have multiple golems because I'm playing Project Diablo 2. This is a modded version. It's an online version, so you can. It's a very popular version. It's pretty early. I can tell you how many people are playing right now. Log in where you can't see. So like right now, there's 1,700 people playing this online. It's a modded online version that was made by fans, and it is free to play if you have the CD keys for the original versions of the game. But it is a lot of fun. There's a lot of like in-game bosses added. They increase the inventory size, but like down here is only for charms. So if I put a charm up here, that charm won't work. So you can't just like stack a bunch of charms. So they do keep it balanced. I'm teleporting with Blood Warp. All the skills trees are more or less the same, as you can see, but there's a couple of additives. Like a lot of classes have a little teleport in some form. And then Golem Mastery gives you an extra Golem for every 5 levels in Golem Mastery. And then this Runeword Dominion, Cham Ohm and a Wand gives an extra 1 extra Golem. So I got 6 golems. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If you like Diablo 2, I highly recommend checking out Project Diablo 2. It is way better. They just like left all the things you love about Diablo 2 and fixed all the things that were a problem. The community is great. Did I already finish? Oh no. There's still more. Craig, PD2 is awesome. This man knows. He knows. And if you don't know, then now you know. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I jumped on it. This is my first season. They're on season 12, and they do seasons, and they do updates and nerfs and patches and buffs and shit. They're trying to keep it balanced and keep all the classes playable, and even coming up with new ways to play classes. But this is my first season, and I have absolutely loved it. Oh, a Geeds. I got a Tyrael's Might off of Geeds 2 days ago. Watch this. Watch me go. Because if I do it twice in a row, that video is up on YouTube. We'll take the Aki or the Death's Fathom. Let's go. Even better. 30 cold damage. That's a good one. Ooh, I'm gonna slam it right now. And then, okay. Oh, one to skills, crap. All right. No, we gotta do it right now. Death's Fathom, $30 skills, or 30 skill damage. Can we get more cold skill damage? Ooh, we'll take the 3 sockets though. Hell yeah, that is huge win right there. My sorceress might have to go cold. Put 3 faucets in that bad boy. Jeez. Oh, Craig, appreciate the follow. Been playing since season 5. Nice. You already know then. This man knows more than I do. Yeah, I'm still learning like little things here and there about the game. Like you can type /who all, I think it is, and then the name of someone, or .who all, I don't know. There's all these different commands and stuff that I'm finding out, and yeah, it's great. It's great. And one of the head developers of this, or maybe the head developer, he streams on Twitch, which is kind of cool too. Yeah, great game. These guys did a really good job with it. And it's free to play if you have the CD keys. So you can still buy the original CD keys on Blizzard's official site. I think they're $9.99 each, which is, I think you need, yeah, you need both of them. So you need the original and the Throne of Destruction. So it'd be $20 to get this going if you don't already own the CD keys. What else do Geeds have? I don't think I care about Eagle Horn. We don't care about Windhammer. The Redeemer, we got it with horrible damage. Well, still though, it's a lucky Geeds. Geeds is my man. He always hooks me up. He always brings me goodies. Everybody talks about, man, I never get anything from Geeds. That's because he's too busy bringing me all the good stuff. Y'all get the crap. That's my first Death Fathom this season too. And at the 30 cold skill damage. Ah. Still don't know them all. Yeah, I looked up a list. There's a lot, Craig. I can't imagine anyone's remembering them. Dot kill all. I don't remember. There's one to check how many kills you have total. Yeah, I like what they've done. They listen to the community. The community is great. People just, like, if you go to trade someone something, they'll just drop the item on the ground and you just drop the item you're trading. People do not cheat each other in this. In this, I mean Project Diablo 2. In regular Diablo 2, people absolutely cheat each other. There's so many ways to cheat people in regular Diablo 2. Regular Diablo 2 was the first place I ever got hacked as a kid. All the good things you got bricked. Oh, rough, dude. We got a Tyrael's Might day before yesterday and rolled run walk speed on it, but then only hit the one socket off the P box. But still, what an exciting roller coaster of emotions that was. And then we rolled it off. One of the guys in my chat ended up getting it, which he's a cool guy too. I'm glad he's the one that got it. So it was a fun time. And that's what I mean. Like, this game like creates those moments. It's like classic WoW rating type vibes is what we had going on the other night. Good stuff. Now I will say, Craig, I have bricked 3 SOJs this season until I finally bought these 2 because I can't seem to roll an SOJ and keep it. And then I'll roll like lifesteal on a BK ring. And I was like, dude, I don't even use this. So this guy's probably gonna go for sale because I'm a little on the poor side. It looks like a lot, but that's just because I try to keep one of each rune. Those are all like only have one of each. Oh, this is another huge selling point for Project Diablo 2, is this inventory screen right here. Get some of this out of here. And boom. Now it's gone for, ooh, I think that's an upgrade. Increase maximum life. Dude, this is a Merc armor. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. That's a 135 enhanced damage with 15% damage reduction and strength so that you can wear better stuff with the 2 sockets. Who needs a Merc armor? Oh, that has 281 enhanced damage. That's fine. So, any of you PD2 players out there, Yeah, you have to own both the original game's CD keys to play this. A lot of y'all might still have your disc, and the CD keys like in that little booklet inside of it or whatever, or on the back of it. But you can still use your original CD keys. Hey y'all, thanks for the likes. You can still use your original CD keys, and they work. You can also buy them on Blizzard's official site for $9.99 each, and you do need both. So $20, you can get this going. And quite honestly, in my opinion, it's worth it. Like I said, here's season updates and stuff. They have new bosses. Let me see. This is the newest boss that they have out. Is Lucian.
Taxes was chasing update.
This is one of Mr. Llama. Y'all don't know his channel. So they have like different boss fights and stuff too. With their own sprites for these bosses, which I find very neat. Used to play Diablo 2, been a while. This is the expansion and then a modded, upgraded version. Project Diablo 2. They took Diablo 2 and Lord of Destruction and made it basically a whole new, better game. It's a lot of fun. They got like items like if I have one. But they have items that are reworked so that you can play classes completely differently. Like there's a helmet that makes it so that druids can summon more bears and not wolves. So it's like a den mother build. It's kind of neat. I'm playing a fire golem build. You can see I have all these fire golems. That's not something you could do in the original version. If you're playing a necromancer, you're probably playing poison bone back then, and they kind of fixed that. They made it so you can play each class how you want, which it just makes so much more game to play. Did I finish this map? I believe so. I do declare. Yeah. One of my favorite things, these little maps that open up a map and they have higher density. Like this one is 230 monster density, so that's gonna have way more monsters to kill, which means more items and more experience, which means more fun, which is great. And then you could see the in-game maps. They have, this is a tier 4 map. The maps go in 4 different tiers. So tier 1's not too difficult and so on. Tier 4 is all immunities to elements. So you need a group. You don't need, some classes can do it. But you actually need a group to run through this one. And I don't remember anything in the original Diablo game that you needed a group for. So I'm really glad they added that. All these maps are different. We can do here. I'll pop one of these guys right here. Everybody loves this blast from the past. Blood Moon is their cow map. Now there is just a cow level in this too, but those cows are kind of weak and easy to kill and not much loot. Blood Moon is their upgraded version of that. Craig, they made all classes fun to play now. Yeah, they actually did. I'm having a lot of trouble deciding what to play next. And all classes have multiple ways to play them too. There we go. Everybody remembers this sounds. So yeah, basically this is just a better version of Diablo 2, made by fans for fans and kept up by fans. A great community, like I said. You can make free games and people actually come bring you free stuff. But don't do that. That takes the fun out of it. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to play Paladin. A Joust Paladin is pretty cool. They like dart around the map like a charge Paladin. I'm pretty sure Zeal and Hammer. I've never seen anyone play Hammer in this. Auradin is much more valid in this. There are ways to boost your auras. So I know a lot of people like Auradin. Just run around, which I'm kind of playing an Auradin. Like all my golems just do a fire aura. I just teleport in and wait for him to die. Yeah, Zeal is still pretty a boss killer. I know a lot of people prefer Druid for boss killers. Are barbs valid? Yes, barbs are very valid. There's a firework barb. It's basically high attack speed with a bunch of chance to cast on hit, and it like throws a bunch of like all sorts of like whirlwinds and, or not whirlwind, tornadoes and molten lava rocks and meteors, and so you're just a barb sitting there casting tons of sorcerer spells. And it's only like 4 or 5 high runes to build out. I got a buddy who made one. It's pretty fun to watch. But yeah, barbs are definitely valid. People do I mean throw barb too is, you know, great. Whirlwind barb is still very, very valid in this. So yeah, barbs are more valid than ever. A leap barb is a thing now. People do a barb where it just hops around the map, and when it lands, it just like kills everything it lands on. That's a fun one. So yeah, there's about 5 or 6 ways to play a barb in this. Yeah, throw barb's fun. Throw barb's a nice classic too. It's a lot better in this version. Everything's better in this version. Little IK Mall. Can we see the damage? Ooh, 185. That's about as low as, almost as low as you can get. Yes, there are Ubers in this version. There are also other bosses in this version that there never were before. Rathma, Lucian, that have their own sprites and their own mechanics, and it's a whole fight that, you know, just like with Ubers, they like Lucian and Rathma are fights that you build an entire character just for that fight. Every piece of gear is going to be specific for that fight. So there's that. Yeah, there's tons of that kind of stuff too. Next season I'm going to get into all the bossing. I've never gotten to 99. That's where we're at today. We're at 96. And for the next probably couple weeks, we're going to be just slowly working our way up to 99, because it's something I've always wanted to do. But next season, we're going to get in all the bosses too. There's a lot of bossing in this game. And there's like, in these maps, there's random events that can spawn bosses as well. But just like Diablo and Mephisto type bosses. Yo, pass the wubs. Thanks for the follow. Do some Ubers on the summons on. See, there you go. Summons on, guys. Summons on. That's a thing that you can boss with. I feel like that's the boss or I would make, honestly. It feels safe. Well, if you do, Craig, good luck. I will say I have a lot of people jump in my chat and they see me like farming. They're like, all right, yeah, I can farm now. I can farm now. So I'm just here to motivate y'all to get out there and find some goodies. I do on on Twitch I go live in the evenings, so I'm kind of always on live on Twitch. I go live in the evenings and we do these fat cow maps with groups, and we have loot rules where we roll on high runes and stuff like that, so everyone has an even chance to get stuff. So that's great for people who have bad internet and can't grab stuff in group runs. But also if y'all just need to farm XP, it's a great time to just come go along. I pop all the maps and they're all here standardized and corrupted, so it's a good time. So if y'all ever want to join in on that, we do that over on Twitch. And I'll probably be live on TikTok when I do it, but it's hard to keep up with everything when we're doing all that at night. So yeah. Oh yeah. 65 traps in, basically no gear. Where should I start farming? In general chat, it's a good place to start farming. As far as, so you can get some decent gear with bad slams for really cheap right now. So you probably have some world stone shards on you, or maybe some essences, or really any kind of those currencies you can sell and trade. So you can get like a Shaco for like 5 world stone shards. But also, Adam, if you're around, I'll give you some stuff, man. I don't have like GG stuff to give out because we're a little poor at the end of the season, but I can give you like a Shaco and an armor and stuff that gets you to where you can farm. So I'm pretty sure Trap Assassin, you just need skill points. So yeah, we can get you some, and I have some extra annies too. So yeah, Adam, next time you're around, or if you're around now, if you want to jump in this game, I can drop you some stuff that'll at least get you going. And I recommend farming like Diablo, honestly, like Sanctuary runs. I was doing really well as far as just trying to get money. If you're not worried about XP, then Sanctuary runs are pretty easy and pretty profitable, especially because you get Essence and you get the Pez. And the Pez are worth like 0.5 and the Essences are worth like 0.1 right now. Adam, just pop in my chat later, man. I'll hook you up. Or just next time you're around a computer and you see me live, just hit me up and I'll throw you some stuff. I got plenty of stuff that'll get you going. And then you can start actually farming. Because farming with no gear, tough, man. I get it. I started out farming Andy over and over because I had nothing. I knew no one. I was so alone. Yeah, cows are a good place too. Nightmare cows, or even hell cows if you can. Which actually, you'll be able to do hell cows after I drop just a couple things that give you some skill points. I think I can even maybe fill up your skillers. So yeah, we'll get you hooked up. We'll get you moving. It's too late in the season to leave a man behind. Bro, even read chat? Nope. No, he doesn't. This guy never reads chat, dude. Kind of pissing me off. I don't have a lot of golems. I have 6 golems. A lot of golems would be 7. So the way this works, this is Project Diablo 2. It is a online modded version. It's like thousands of people playing right now. Golem Mastery gives you 1 extra golem for every 5 points you have in it. And then on top of that, I have a Dominion Wand, which gives me an additional golem. This is a nice little rune word. And so I get 6 golems, and I beef up those 6 golems so they have 6 fire auras. This is essentially a barbecue, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a big old barbecue. I just land, cook the beef, move on. Land, cook the beef, move on. 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 You get it. You get it. Back in my day, you could only have one. Yeah, yeah. This is a back in your day also people probably only played like Poison Bone Summoner or Poison Bone. People probably tried to play a summoner, but it just did not do in the end game. And then people probably played a sorceress, and then people probably played a paladin, a Hammerdin, a blizzard sorceress, or a lightning sorceress. I can sit here and name all 6 classes people probably played back in your day. Back in our day, to be fair. I'm 35. I was there. Y'all, thanks for the likes. Yeah, so this is an upgraded modded online version of the game. It is balanced though. Y'all are looking at this and you're like, that's too many charms. I can't put these charms up here. So this is just a quality of life thing here. So it's a balanced version of the game. It's online and they have seasons and they update it every single season. It's called Project Diablo 2. And they have this great little trade site here. And you can actually create trades for other players straight from your stash. It's pretty awesome. Great community too. Everybody's, I mean, how often do you find a gaming community where everyone's like really nice? Frenzy Barb better than Whirlwind? Yeah, look up a Firework Barb. That's my favorite barb. If I build a barb, actually I will build a barb. It will be a Firework Barb. It will be glorious. But a Firework Barb is basically a Frenzy Barb with a bunch of cast on hit spells through gear. And it basically just sits there and casts a whole bunch of spells out. It's pretty great. Wait, Raz isn't on. He's got a Fireworks Barb. I'd get him to come show you. Raz, are you watching somewhere? On one of the 9 places I'm live on? Poison Strike Nico is close to done. Nice, nice, nice. Poison Strike Necro looks fun. It looks funny too because they run up and they poke them and run away. But I've heard it is very good. You can get very strong. Russell, you can price check and post for that. Yeah, so is that like a an add-on type deal? Or is that something that like you can activate from here? An add-on? Okay. I need to go just watch a video and get that going. One of those things you don't think about till you need it. Which is a lot less lately. I've been doing less trading. Because I'm just needing to farm. Are we actually done here? Oh. Boom. Crap. Oh, I didn't. Attack speed, life stolen per hit. Not bad for a merc. Alright, let's move on. Russell, if it's not hard, yeah, you can walk me through it right now. Unless it's going to unless you're gonna make me download some like software that's gonna access all of the information on my computer, because you can't have my stash of photos. Just kidding. 2-3 minutes. You know what? I'm actually, because I've got about an hour and a half break between streams today, so I'll do it then. Is it something I can just probably Google? Jacob's got the Firework Barb. Nice, nice. Twisters, Holy Bolts, Boulders. Yes, sir. Yeah, Adam, if you want to just tell me where to go, I'll look at it real quick. Why not? Why not? We're all on Twitch. This is TikTok chat. TikTok does not like multi-streaming, so I can't have all my chats integrated into one. Yeah, I'll just watch a video later and get that, because I don't really even use the trade site much this late in the season. I'm kind of done trading. Actually, let me see if I even have any. Wait, manage, that's the tab I'm looking for. Like, why do I have a 4-socketed flame bellow for 3? These thunderstrokes with attack speed, but it's only got 2 to skills. I think I was posting all of these very hopefully. 3 to skills with 2 sockets. Take a sure for that. Some 220s. Like, I feel like everybody's got 220s. The only reason I'm gonna sell those is because I'm the only one responding. Staff stop with increased max life. I gave that to someone. No one wants these. Griffin's Eye with mana after kill for 0.75. That's fair. Crown of Ages. I gave that to someone for a bosser, so that's gone. Flickering Flame. 0.5. Just give me the rune I threw in it back. Shooters, 2 sockets, 3 skills for 0.5. Alright, we'll bump all. See what happens. PD2trader.com. Okay. Let me take a quick gander. Oh, well, this is nice. I didn't know about this site, Russell. Appreciate that. It's got all the price updates for what everything's like, precisely what it's worth. Cool. Okay, and the overlay. Is what we're needing. Yeah, cool. I'll set all that up. Get back to work, Russell. I'll be around. I'll be on like Twitch tonight too if you want to pop in. And I do have a Discord on my Twitch channel that if you want to go post those links into the PD2 chat channel there, I'm sure it would probably help a lot of people that are finding out about this game. But no pressure. Do what you want. You got to go to work first. Take care of your stuff. Good luck in your day, sir. We're going to get back to these little mappy maps. Also, anyone who plays PD2, we are running all of these cow maps. They are all heroic, and we will corrupt. I think these are already corrupted. Yeah, and we got some that are like 230, 220, 260 or 160, 254. So we got some beefy maps here. We are running group maps tonight. If anyone wants to come soak some experience, and we will be rolling on all of the loot that drops. Anything over a goal or higher we're gonna roll for, and it will go to the highest roller. And if anything drops it's worth like 30 high runes, then we will sell it and split it amongst everyone who is in the game. That way, you know, some people have bad internet and can't pick up drops, so I like to try to give everyone a fair chance. So that's tonight. Probably maybe just on Twitch too. So because TikTok, I can't. TikTok is very limiting and very censoring. So if y'all are interested, Twitch is where you want to be for that. And we do giveaways and stuff, Wham Fest, all that good stuff. Yeah. Also, if y'all are playing Diablo 2 by yourself, it's got great communities. And I don't mean just like Project Diablo 2. I mean like Diablo 2 Resurrected, and like it's got great, passionate, loyal communities that are out to help. So I highly recommend y'all, like, you know, reach out, make some friends. Talk to some people. Play with some peoples. Don't get zapped by the lightning. Yeah, I think nowadays a lot of people are gaming alone because it's hard. I don't know, it's weird to meet people. Highly recommend putting yourself out there. What is tonight? Tonight's Thursday. Yeah, tonight's stream night. Brother's asking if I want to go to dinner. No, I must grind. Yo, what up, Nick? What's crappening? We on the grind today. We're just putting our feet to the pavement and moving. Carefully, though, we are not gonna die. I hope. Yesterday I played, for anyone who didn't know, well, no, not yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I take Wednesdays off. I spend Wednesdays for me and my girlfriend. But Tuesday, I spent 6 hours and maybe gained 3% experience because I kept dying. So, I just gotta stop talking about it. I gotta stop talking about it. Oh, it's gonna set me back. Okay. Craig, what's up? You made it to Twitch. Let's go. Just in time to watch me die. Where am I going? My guy. Dude, I don't do that on purpose. I swear I don't do that on purpose. I start talking about dying and then I die. And I actually saw the auras that I need to be careful with right before I died there. So, look, some people hit 99 and it's no big deal. For me, it will be an accomplishment. Oh, that's pretty funny though. The timing on that. Now I've got to go back and clip it and add it to my massive compilation of times I've died while talking about dying. Alright, we're fine. Nothing happened. Y'all saw nothing. I'm still at 30%. I only lost like an hour of time right there in that instance.
Impossible.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Still 89. Yo, Heath, thanks for the follow. Was that to make me feel better? You're like, man, this guy needs this. Still 89. That's a lot of people get about 89 and stop worrying about leveling. I will say it's a different game when you start worrying about getting up to a higher level. I'm gonna go ahead and say that for anyone who's never tried to get 99, this is my first time trying to get 99, and it's like you think you're just gonna mindlessly grind, but then like you die and it's like, oh shit, I have to pay attention. And then like you just watch this little XP bar down here just slowly go up, and it stops being about like I need to get a level. It's like today I'm gonna try to get to 50%. That's my goal today. If I can get to 50%, it was a good day. Because like there's gonna be deaths. There shouldn't be, but there's gonna be with me. So it's a whole different experience trying to get to 99 than it is just like grinding gear and stuff. Especially when you're telly stomping. Nick, I read your comment right as I said, especially when you're telly stomping. Yeah, you know. That's how I die every time. Well, sometimes it's not paying attention. Every now and then I'll be reading chat or something. But normally I jump into a mob before I realize that they have all the wrong auras on them, and then I get deleted. So I'm trying to get better, but like I can grind XP. It's almost worth dying every now and then for how much faster I go just telling. So I don't know. I kind of miss the days like when I was just grinding items and like runes and stuff for fun. You don't care. You just telly in and die, and oh, if I can't get my body, I'll just start a new game. It doesn't matter. But like now it's like dying hurts. I can feel it in my soul. I lose an hour of time when I die. Zero death to 99. This guy. This guy. You believe this guy? Sir, that is impressive. That is impressive. 99 hardcore is... I would love to sit here and say, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that one day. I will try one day. I got to do 99 softcore before I do hardcore, see what I'm in for. But holy smokes, that's an accomplishment. That is cautiously, tentatively grinding meticulously for hours and days. I think it's like 20 hours to get a level for me at a decent pace right now. So that's crazy. Yeah, give it up for this guy. The first guy that I've met who can do it. Just started OG Diablo 2, found the battle chest at a thrift store. Yo, man, found it. You can play this then because you have your CD keys. Found the battle chest at a thrift store. That's awesome. Good find. What was it, like $3? That's pretty cool. That's a huge W for sure. Ooh. Go ahead and see how it slams. 159 enhanced damage. That is depressing. Okay, this is cool. I don't think I've seen this. Hold up. Let's take a look at this. 75% chance to cast a level 40 static field on striking, 60% chance to cast a level 35 charge bolt on striking. So this could just be fun for like a barb or something. So that would just be throwing out mass electricity. So if we can slam it with 6 sockets, or I think 4 sockets. Yeah, 6 sockets. Or 3. Dude, 6 lightning faucets in this thing. That could be a whole bar build on its own. $3 for the battle chest. Huge dub. Huge dub. People are still going online and buying that on the official site for $20 right now. And you got like a piece of history right there. Yo, Eskimo Joe, thanks for the follow. This Tibia, this is Project Diablo 2. It is an online modded version that currently has, hold on, where's my trade site? Currently has 1,800 people in game right now. People like to, when I say online, people are like, oh, it's probably got like 7 people playing. No, it's very popular. I'm gonna just leave this screen up and people will come in and be like, how do you have an inventory like that? How do you do that? I'm re-rolling this Phoenix as soon as I find another jaw. Used to play Tibia a lot back in 98-06. Eskimo Joe, you might want to look into this, man. It's not hard to get going if you like Diablo 2. It's free if you have your CD keys for the original games, and it is oodles of fun. One might even say loads of oodles of fun. Hooked on Arc Raiders. Is that how you found me from that Arc video? I got a couple Arc videos that kind of blew up a little bit. We go into Arc and we have some fun. I think this weekend we're gonna be we're gonna try to collect all of they just released an update with all the new ducks in Arc Raiders. And like there's like all sorts of different patterned and colored ducks now. And so we're gonna go in with the sole purpose of trying to collect all the ducks. Yeah, we have some fun in Arc Raiders. That game's hilarious to me. Yeah, collect all the damn ducks. Yeah. Good stuff. I'm excited about collecting those damn ducks. We got 3 guys that we're gonna be running around, just be like, don't shoot. We're just here for the ducks. We play passive. We don't fight, but we will, like, we don't start fights, and we try to talk to everyone that we play with. But if people shoot at us, we will absolutely end a fight. Or we'll try. We're not as good as that made me sound. But yeah, Arc Raiders, I love the interactive part. Like the fact that like you got to trust people, and like they have the option to shoot or not shoot. And then you can communicate with them about that option. There's so much content and fun and gameplay to be had there. Good stuff. I also want to go just like hide in a dark corner somewhere in Ark and mess with people. Like that's how I like to play that game. Yeah, our matchmaking is so chill, dude. See, I feel like everyone's starting to say that. Or they're not, and then you can kind of know who they are. But I've had a lot of people saying that their matchmaking has completely chilled out, and ours has too. Like me and my buddy, we played a guitar and a flute all the way across the map and back, and nobody bothered us. Like nobody even said anything. Well, we did meet some friends. One guy laughed. One guy was in a fight. But then they weren't when they heard the music. Like the fight stopped. So yeah, my theory is people shoot out of nervousness or fear. So I go into a building and I'm like, "Hello, Raiders. Do not shoot. I'm just here for the loot." And usually it goes pretty well. Usually. Almost died. Fake crying. But yeah, if you get someone who's like, dude, that game's so toxic, it's because they're probably camping extracts and acting like they're passive players or friendly players. Because the matchmaking in that, or the friendly matchmaking or aggression matchmaking or whatever they're calling it, it's legit. It works. I'm confirming. Which is why I want to get into it. Yo, what up, Scorched? What's crapping? I want to get into a game with a bunch of other duck collectors and start like a duck trading convention inside of a game. Like, I'll give you a cow duck for a purple duck. That way everybody can get the ducks they're needing. What's up, Scorch? How you doing today? How is this Thursday doing yous? Ooh. Shadow discipline and cast rate. I don't know if those run hand in hand though.
Impossible.
Sitting at work. Yeah, me too. Nah, I'm actually currently looking for a job, but I'm being a little picky about it. I had some money saved up from my last job, but I don't know, man. Streaming's not a bad gig. Feel like a lot of Jeep drivers love ARK. Eskimo Joe, I don't know why, but that makes sense to me. I drove a Jeep too. I need to turn all these bots off. The Jeep duck game. Yeah, I don't know. Like when I drove a Jeep, people would put a duck on my Jeep and then I would like give it to a friend or put it on the first other Jeep that I saw. I don't want a bunch of ducks all over my Jeep, and I think it looks tacky. I'm sorry if anyone's out there with a Jeep full of ducks. I think it looks silly. You look like a toddler. You look like one of them little schoolgirls who has like 1,000 bedazzles on her backpack. That's what your Jeep looks like with all those ducks. And I love Jeep. It's kind of cringy. Thank you, Eskimo. Thank you, Joe, for backing me up there. Because some of them Jeep people, man, they're passionate about their ducks. Of course, watch me play Arc Raiders this weekend and be like, holy shit, I get it. I get the ducks. By golly, I must collect ducks. That's like, I don't want people messing with my car while I'm not around it. Yo, Scorched, if you're still there, in the goal room. Look at that little guy. If you're still there, tonight we're doing Blood Moon maps. If you want to join, we're gonna be just big fat cow maps, and I'm hopefully gonna hit 50% XP today. That's the goal. We're setting goals. We got new support goal too. Look up there. That's great. Because Vince came in yesterday, or Vince came in a couple days ago and absolutely destroyed my support goal with the gifted subs. See, now that's a good merc armor too, if someone needs. Wait, can we make it a better merc armor? No, because we don't have room in our inventory. See what we get, see what we get. Ooh, that one's close to max ED too, with the damage reduction. Not trash. Ooh, one to all skills. Okay, well now that's... I don't know what that is now. I feel like someone could use that. Huh. It is interesting. How much did I spend on my PC? On just the PC, like none of the peripherals or accessories or whatever, probably around 1,600. It is not min-maxed. It is, it works pretty well though. I think it's got a... Hold up, I can pull my specs up here. I got nothing to hide. I feel like... Wait, let me double check. Make sure there's nothing here that could pose me. No, we're good. Wait. Here, we'll do this. There we go. There's my specs. Oh, it's behind the camera. There we go. If I don't have it off the screen, then my email's up, which doesn't really matter. It's not hard to find my email. Well, my streamer email. Streamail. Just made that up. Joe, don't have a gaming PC. So my old PC was literally a toaster. I used to find games that were really low budget, really inexpensive, like one guy developed it, and just latch onto it. And like, there's some really good games that really take no specs at all to run. Here is my Steam library. What are some? For the King is a really fun game that could run on really easy. Where can you get this game at? ProjectDiablo2.com is going to be where you find this mod, and you will need both CD keys of the original games to play it. Zim Kids. It's a lot of fun too. Highly recommend. Great community, great for streaming too. It looks like you might be a streamer. Project Diablo 2 is a great community for streaming. So if you love Diablo 2 and want to check it out, highly recommend, and stream it, and people come in your stream and teach you about it. It's great. That's what they've done for me, to the point where now I'm just teaching other people about it. D2R, Blue Collar Madman. Dude, I play D2R too. D2R is like D2. You run out of stuff to do, then you make a new character and you run out of stuff to do again. I'm on my first season of Project Diablo 2, and I am not going to get near close to doing all the content available because I don't have time. I want to get to 99 too, so that's going to be time consuming. But there are all sorts of in-game bosses and stuff in this version. So if the graphics don't bother you, they won't put resurrected graphics here, otherwise nobody would ever play resurrected again. So if the graphics don't bother you, in my mind, this is a much more fun game. And you get trades. See, look. Oh no. Wait, January 29th, was that today? Yeah, I just sold that this morning. Sorry, guy. Interested in your catalyst shard? Have 10 left. Wim6 password 1. I think I have 10 left. Let me double check. Nope, I have 19 left. I'm saving those though, so. See, these. See, this is the trade site. Sorry, I got a little distracted and all that. The stash situation. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You tell me if it's better. This is all my gems, this is all my runes up here, all my mats for bosses and stuff, and then all my mats for maps, which are, you probably don't know about because that's Project Diablo 2 stuff. And then you have tabs on tabs, my guy. Yeah, it's better. I need to figure out how much I was offering those shards for. Catalyst shards. Search. 0.25 each. Delete, delete, delete. Actually, that's pretty fair. So he might give me 2.5 high runes if he wants those. Blue Collar Madman, thanks for the follow. Blue Collar, if you have the original CD keys for the original games for Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Throne of Destruction, then this is free to play and really easy to get going. You're not going to be downloading a bunch of mods and doing file transfers and stuff like that. Yeah, and if you like streaming, this is a great one to stream because there's hardly ever anyone. Let's see here. Honestly, this is the Diablo 2. If you go to the Diablo 2 Twitch site, this game is it. So you can see here, this is gonna be, you're gonna be on the first page streaming this game every time. And all these guys like Just a Poser TV, Philanthropy, Actually Cooley, Kuja Plays, they're all the same guys streaming often. So reaching out to them and asking them questions and getting to know them and being a part of their communities is really helpful. You'll learn a lot about this game. You see these games at thrift stores all the time, dude, grab it. If it's got the CD keys, grab it, because you can turn around and sell the CD keys online. I shouldn't say it. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. But we got a 220 with life steal on this, and we're gonna slam it. Okay, so Project Diablo 2, another great thing that I like about it is any item that you find, like this is a pretty good, so I can corrupt it. I can throw this world stone shard in the cube with it and give it a chance to give it an extra affix or give it sockets or even re-roll the whole item. So it's gambling. Who doesn't love gambling? You can see here I added cold resistance to it. Not bad. It's still a 220 with life steal. Someone might want that one day. But like you can see here on an SOJ, this one got 2 life after each kill. That makes it exceptionally more valuable because life after kill is pretty decent. And then this one got 10 vitality. Doesn't really help it at all. So this one's worth like a couple high runes, but this one's worth like 7 or 8 high runes. So it's not even about like I have an SOJ, it's like what kind of SOJ do you have? So that adds an extra layer to the game. They released Diablo 2 on PS1. Really? I played it on PC back in the day. I played Diablo 1 back in the day on PC. I would show y'all, but TikTok won't let me show YouTube videos. That's why we stream on Twitch at night, guys. TikTok, I can't do a whole lot here. I can't show YouTube videos. I can only play copyright-free music. So on Twitch in the evening times, we stream with a lot less censorship and discretion. What happened to that guy who wanted my shards? Hello. I don't want to sit in this game waiting for him. Well, I guess I could do a map while I wait. Ooh, plus light damage with burning souls. Trying to find a map I don't have to pay attention on. Which is most of these, it's fine. And we'll corrupt it, because who doesn't love... Oh, you can corrupt maps too, guys. It's going to give it a chance to, like, more density. 208 monster density. Holy moly, that's going to be a dense map. Barbecue and cows. Chris, tonight we are. Check it out. Check it out. All the cow maps ready to go. 230 density, 254 density, 220 density. So these are all chunky boys. I got 16 backups too, and then these guys I got to re-roll once I get... Oh, I got money now, so I guess I could. So yeah, we're going to do that tonight. Yes, sir, Chris. We'll see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of fun. Scorched. I love me some big fat cows. I'm on the hunt for some really good high damage bolts if you find any. I will keep an eye out. I don't think I have high damage ones. 240. I said 254. That's a chunky map. Yeah, these will be fun. We're gonna hop on these tonight after I'll probably be on around 7 or 8 streaming tonight, and then we're gonna go for a few hours doing these cow maps. And I'm gonna put rules for the loot. Scorch, thank you for the sub, dude. I just noticed that. Fuck me, dude. I gotta get on this. I'm not a very good streamer, guys. I never claimed to be. But yeah, we're gonna be on these cow maps tonight hard. It's gonna be fun. We will roll on everything, and I will put a list of rules. I'll have a command where you can see the rules in my chat, and if people on TikTok are asking a lot of questions, I might just put the list of rules on the screen. Here you go, Scorch. Scorch, I got you. Yo, Scorch just sub with a tier 1. Let's go. Thank you, Scorch. Woo! Sorry, we miss subs sometimes, but we'll go back and get them. We'll go back and get them. Nice, I appreciate that. Seriously, Scorched, help me. Holy shit, that's gonna be fun. Yes, sir. These are all corrupted. These are all standardized, and I think I've got here. We'll do this for these 3 top beefy boys. We'll go ahead and catalyze them. That way we can make sure we maximize our fun. But yeah, we'll start the night with these 3. And then that'll get us in the zone, and then we'll just blast through the rest of them. Saving that 254. Dude, I got you, Scorched. We won't even start it till you're there. I'm gonna wait till everybody's there for this one, so we might, you know, we might do a few smaller ones until we get a full group going. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. Templars might by chance. Chris, you missed it. I literally just almost gave one away yesterday to a guy for 1.75 because he was broke, but said he was like, I really needed it. I'm a sucker, I'm not gonna lie. But Chris, I'll keep an eye out. The way we're gonna do loot rules tonight, while everyone's thinking that direction, we will do rolling for anything goal or higher. We're going to, if it's an upgrade for the character that you're playing, then you will get priority on that item. Now, if it's an upgrade for multiple people, then those people will roll for the item. Now, if it's a slight upgrade for someone and it's a big upgrade for someone else, they'll roll, and if the slight upgrade gets it, then they will pass down their old gear to someone. So we're trying to, basically these rules are going to be so that everybody will benefit and everybody has a fair chance at everything. And we're not gonna really promote like grabbing items to sell unless no one needs it, and then we'll just roll it off to sell. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, fair, and there's gonna be a lot of barbecuing cows going on. So yeah, I'm excited. Chris, yeah, I appreciate that, man. That's how I am, dude. I'm probably not gonna be rolling on gear or anything. Where's that 208 beefy map? Yep, let's just go ahead and jump into this one. I'm gonna be careful in this one though, because I will die. I will set myself back another hour. Chris and Scorch, y'all may have missed it, but I have died again today, so where some people just go to 99, I'm gonna go up and down. Yeah, Scorch, you're welcome to join in this one. We are in Wim 6, password 1. Chris, it'd be like that, yeah. I'm not that worried about dying as long as I'm going forward. Like, I'm at 31%. Yesterday I was at 15%, so we're moving in the right direction. That's the important thing. But it's definitely gonna be a little bit more of a grind because I telestomp, dude. I just recklessly grind. I farm experience like I'm farming items, like kill as fast as you can and have no regard for your own life. So it'll be a fun journey, but I'm determined, and I still got like a month and a half or 2 months or something, so I don't even worry about it. Yo, what up, Scorched? Scorch, feel free to grab whatever. I don't really need anything. See, there's some auras that I know that if I telestomp into, it's not going to be pretty. So I'm learning slowly. Holy moly, this is a dense map. Leveling a necro so you can try this build. Nice. Chris, I think is what I'm going to do put your, because I mean, I got a feeling your name's already going to be in the hat. But when I get this guy to level 99, and this is the first time I'm saying it online, so go ahead and mark it here. But when I get this guy to level 99, I will be doing a giveaway, and I will give all of his gear to one singular person. Every item on him, charms and all, including torch, everything. So I repeat, when I get this necromancer to level 99, I am giving away every item on his person, so that someone else can enjoy trying this build out for the rest of the season, because Lord knows I'll be done with it by then. Buy the raffle ticket. We're not even doing it. All you gotta do is be there for the giveaway, because I'll be announcing it. I'll probably hit 99, and then I'll announce the giveaway throughout the week. So I'll go live a few times, tell people this is what's gonna happen, maybe even do or probably do a post on TikTok to let everyone know. And I think I'm gonna limit the entries to people who have been in the chat during the leveling process, because I would feel so bad if like some random dude who no one's ever seen came in and just like scored all this gear while all y'all like were hanging out the whole time. So I already know there's about 10-15 of you guys who are pretty consistent in showing up, and I'm sure it'll grow a little bit more, but we'll do a raffle out of that pool, and it'll be fun. I don't want anyone to get sad if they don't win it. I want us to just be happy for who does win it. But yeah, it'll be all this free stuff, every bit of it, even the snapshot gear and everything. You can even have my Heraldric cube. But that'll probably be a few weeks, because I am going to die. Yeah, if a new person won, they new fan. I hear you, Chris, but like, I don't know. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'm open to suggestions. That's a big part of my whole channel. I want everyone here to be a part of like the decisions. So I'm open to suggestions. Maybe we'll do a poll one day when we have a group in here and see what everyone thinks about giving the opportunity to some randos, or just keeping it amongst like my Twitch followers or something. Oh, 1, 2 in. Yeah, okay. So I need to be careful. I'll be jumping in there like that. This is the Reaper's Toll with 190. Oh, 224. Not bad. Oof. War Cries in Life. I don't know, someone might want it. Oh, Chris, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of streams either. So my goal here, just to be transparent, is not to like be a big time streamer. It's just to have a chill place where like a bunch of people can come hang out and play games. I play a lot of different random games. I play, you know, I will get into a game and then beat it and leave it forever. This, I'll be back for every season, because Diablo 2's always had a special place for me. So I'll be back every season for this game. But yeah, I just want to build a place that everybody can come hang out. And I want the viewers to be a part of like the experience and like vote on things. And I'm not gonna let everyone tell me what to play, because you know I'll let everyone have a say so. But I'm not gonna, you know, let everyone tell me what to do. But I want everyone to have a say so and sort of like give their 2 cents and feel a part of it. Because gaming alone sucks. I don't know about y'all, but I'm struggling with gaming alone lately. Like if I'm gaming alone, I'm just grinding things so it'll be more fun when I'm gaming later with friends. And when I realized that, I was like, I either need to make more friends or just start streaming. And making friends as an adult is hard, man. It's awkward. Face. Is it the same storyline or a whole new game? D4 alone sucks. Yes, it does, sir. I heard they did some updates. I hadn't checked out the D4 updates, but it alone, yeah, not it. It is the same story, but where this game just really takes the cake is you have these in-game maps. So once you beat the game, everyone knows, like Diablo 2, you beat the game, then now what? You just go farm the same map over and over for gear? Kinda. But this game has in-game maps. Here, I can show you real quick. So right now we're in a big old juicy 208 monster density plus 26 experience map. So that's nice. But there's also these tier 4 maps, and you can see the area level's 92, which is up there. But then it has resistances to all of the elements. So to do this map, you're either going to go really, really slow on like a summoning necro who can have all the different elements, or you're going to need a group. So to really efficiently do these maps, to make these maps worth it, you need a group. Plus 74 experience though. So like, if you get a good group, so there's like in-game content that you're like wanting to build up your friends, like help your friends get better gear so they can help you do these maps and shit. So it has a lot more at the end like that. So not necessarily more story, but a lot more like content and a lot more community-based gameplay per se. And there's different bosses, Lucian, Rathma. There's 3 bosses at the end of this game that you are going to build an entire character just to down that boss, and that is going to be an expensive build to do. So if you want to do the bosses in this game, you have to build a character that can farm. You have to farm a whole bunch of stuff, and then you have to build out that character, and then you have to know how to play it. So there's a lot more to do. Rushing is still a thing. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I can get a character through every act of every difficulty and to like level 80 in about 4 hours. So yeah, that's still a thing, which I kind of like. So if we can slam cast rate on these, ooh, with the negative fire resistance. So cast rate on these would be huge. Oh, they're 220s now. Okay. Oh, 210s, get out of here. Ooh, increased attack speed and mana after kill. There's a place for that in the world. Yeah. So many more builds. No dead skills. Yeah, there's no... I mean, there used to be, like, dead classes. Like, it used to be you played a sorceress or a paladin, and you played them 2 or 3 different ways, maybe. You can play any class you want in this, and there's going to be probably 2 or 3 different ways that you can play it. Dude, Chris, I love you, brother. Thank you for helping me out there. My D2 brethren. Yeah, it is free. You just need the CD keys. Apparently, according to 3 or 4 people today during this stream, apparently you can just go check the thrift stores and find the battle chest. If the battle chest has its original CD keys, you should be good to go. Even if someone's already used them, you can still use the CD keys as long as you're not using them at the same time. And if someone's thrifted their battle chest, I'm presuming they're not playing anymore. So you might be able to get it $3 at the thrift store. Battle chest is, it was what they released back in like it was all the games in one. So, oh, that's nostalgic. I haven't seen this thing in forever. This is what you're looking for. If you can find this, or better yet, here you go. You need some CD keys. That is dumb. They put that photo up there because now anyone who ever looks at this, I mean, honestly, one of y'all could probably maybe even use that CD key, but you're probably only going to be able to use it occasionally. But yeah, you can find the CD, you can find the battle chest online. $46. Hold up. Yo, I told y'all, if y'all find this for $3, hold on to it. Because people probably buy this just for the collector's value or the nostalgia. I almost want to buy one just to like have it up on the shelf. chest. I had that battle chest. I bought that battle chest 3 times. Needed 3 accounts apparently. Yeah, that's seeing that battle chest. Wait, hold up. This is also, if that's nostalgia. This is the one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had this poster on my wall of that orc. $129, guys. Holy smokes. 50. So yeah, okay. If y'all see the Warcraft battle chest, scoop it. Oh. $19. Never mind. Don't do it. Or scoop it and try to sell it to an idiot. Okay. So Scorched, good looking out. If the CD keys are already associated with a Battle.net account, then they will not work. So if you find one on a picture online, I'm sure someone's already snagged it. But oh, so that is kind of dangerous in buying the battle chest at a thrift store. If you buy a battle chest at a thrift store, you run the risk if someone has already yanked that CD key. Proceed with caution. If I ever see one though, I'm grabbing it. That's so crazy. Like the discs, owning the discs. I had a thing with all my games in like a little disc container with all my games in it. Scorch, you're just gonna have to bear with me. I'm not going in any order here. I am just, if I see a group, I'm teleporting into it and not looking at the map, and then I realize I've gone the wrong direction, so just hang in there. Had the discs up to a couple years ago. Dude, I got a buddy I'm trying to get into playing this with us, and when he does, if he does, he's got all the original CD keys and stuff, but he's got his like original Pokemon collection and all of his original games. Like, this man has lived in a time capsule, and it's amazing. His name's ClownShoes16. If y'all want to help me and him out, you can go follow his Twitch. He is a couple followers away from affiliate, which is big. Doing affiliate the right way is hard. He's doing it the right way. He's not going around asking for follows and stuff. But anyways, I'm trying to get him to play this. ClownShoes16. Yeah, y'all probably seen him around here. Excuse me. I try not to solicit for other streamers, but me and him we've been gaming together for about 5 years. He's a real one. He's a real good guy too. He's the kind of guy you can go screw him just because he's a nice guy. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll come for you if you do that. Wish D2 had damage numbers. So this D2 has a DPS tracker down here in the bottom left of the screen, right under my camera. That is a DPS tracker. It fluctuates. I don't know how accurate it is, but it gives you a rough idea of how much damage you're doing compared to your other characters if you farm like the same spots. So if you farm like, you know, Sanctuary 10 times on each character, you can get an idea of how much damage you're doing. So that's neat. But the way D2 damage fluctuates so much, I don't think you're gonna get an accurate D2 or an accurate DPS meter, because there's so many things affecting that damage. Scorch, thank you, brother. Thank you for helping that man's out. He's actually a good streamer too. Like he's a funny guy, and he's very chill and very nice. And he actually reads chat, guys. Scorched, I believe we're done here. I'll jump into Wim 7. Any good drops? I'm a tour dads. No, not today. Not today, actually. Yesterday, we did get a jaw and a cham in about a 2-hour range. So I was saying, or not, yeah, that was yesterday. But I was saying this Tuesday, this game, you gotta take the good with the bad. I have days where I will find absolutely nothing for days on end, and then I'll have one day where I'll find 8 to 10 high runes. Oh, this jewel's not bad though. We do love mana after kill. Sewers. See what it. People are gonna bash me for wasting shards on these, but like 134 density. You're telling me I'm not gonna get an extra shard from all that extra density in there? Come on, y'all. Shard your maps. 154 density. Nothing to it. Go ahead and get this open. Labels. Oh, it's a loot filter. So this game has loot filters. If you notice, when I'm killing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of guys, there's not like thousands of items on the ground where I can't see anything. Oh, did you get an all-res small charm? Nice. But yeah, the loot filter is all the strain on my eyes. So when the first 2 days I was playing this, I was running a bunch of cow mats with no loot filter, and my eyes were getting so sore because I was sitting there like reading through all the, and maybe I'm old, guys, I might be old, but I'm sitting there reading through all the items and stuff. I started to get a headache after like an hour and a half, and then I turned the loot filter on, and it was a game changer. For y'all PD2 players, right here, item loot filter profiles under the options, and then you just click which one you want. You can try all sorts of different ones. I like the Arazer Big GG filter. There are some PoE ones in here too. I like that one because it makes loud noises. And then you can also come into sound and turn your loot filter sound all the way up and turn all your other volumes all the way down. And then you can be sitting there grinding at normal volume, and when an item drops, it will actually break your speakers. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. H, thanks for the follow. The shards. Oh, Chase. Oh, Chase. This is my favorite part. Shards are cool as shit. Okay, yeah, Chris, I got this. Don't worry. So you take a shard. These shards, World Sun shards, drop off of everything. Norman, this is Project Diablo 2. It's a modded online version. Right now, there's 1,800 people playing it. So it's a pretty vast community. So the shards, these drop off of pretty much any mob in the game, but they're pretty rare. They're also kind of the currency for this game. So you can throw a shard in the cube with an item. Wait, I think I found a Shaco. Yeah, we all know what a Shaco is. So I can take this Shaco and I can throw it in here, and that's going to give it a chance to roll an extra affix. Like you can see, this one became indestructible. This one got 4 life after each kill. So it gives you a chance to specify how that item can be played, but also it's going to give it a chance to destroy this item. Dude, Norman, if you have your CD keys, this is free to get in on this, and it's so easy to get started, and there's a huge community playing this game. So you can roll this item into any other item, or not any other item, but into any other rare item with any affixes, or you can add an extra affix, or sockets. Sockets is kind of the better one, or +1 to all skills is what we want. This can add +1 to all skills, but that would be nice because I still don't have a Shaco with +1 to all skills. Faster hit recovery. That's not a bad roll at all. So now I have another Shaco if anyone needs a Shaco. Let's see. I got some other stuff in here. We'll identify this, see what happens. Faster hit recovery. Okay, so this is pretty good. It doesn't have the good max fire resist, but if we can get more max fire resist rolled on this, then this not valuable item can become actual valuable as a boss or item. I'm just wearing steel carapace with some minus requirement jewels in it. And then I use this one to summon out all my golems to get a lot of damage. So I can slam this in here, and you can see now I've destroyed it. Well, not destroyed it. It actually, I'd argue that might be a little bit better. So when you take an item like an SOJ and you slam it with a shard trying to get, you know, life after kill on it, you can I've destroyed 3 SOJs this season. It's painful. I actually destroyed a viewer's wisp projector Tuesday. The video's up on TikTok or YouTube or something. I think it's on just TikTok, actually. No, just YouTube. What's the helmet armor you usually have in the cube? That is triangle. So this gives me 2 to summoning skills, and I've got 3 fire faucets in it, so it's going to add a bunch of fire skill damage. And then this gives 3 summoning skills and 2 fire faucets, so it's going to add fire skill damage. So I put these on, and then I switch to these, which are just going to give me skills and fire skill damage. So basically, these 4 items are just making my golems beefy. And then I put these on, switch over, and this is going to make me safe. Yeah, it's a nice one. Ronnie Jones, it is free. You do have to own the CD keys for the game. You can buy them on the Blizzard's official site for $10 each, because you do need the expansion also. But if you have your original CD keys, then this is free to play. Got 3 keys? Nice, nice. Well, then you can drag your friends into it also. And the community in this is great. Oh, are you sure about this, Scorched? I just told you how this has gone for me in the past. All right. Scorched wants to give you a preview of how painful this game can be sometimes. Also, if this rolls cast rate, then this is like 15 high runes or something. And run walk is like 8 high runes. So this has a chance to go way up in value or be worthless. Scorched, last call. Are you sure? I always want to give one last here. I'm gonna drop it. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this right now. Tear it up. Tear it up. Tear it up. Let's do it. Yeet. I think we're good. Cold resist. Okay. That's not bad. Well, it's not good, but it's not. It's still alive. Bleh. Yeah. Bleh's right. But if cast rate rolls on one of those, oh, it's good. Like this Death's Fathom, I got 3 sockets on that I got today. I don't know how much that's worth, but pretty solid. It did get perfect on the cold skills. Things like Mage Fist, this is another fun part. Things like Mage Fist can be essentially worthless, but then you slam cast rate on them and they're worth like 3 high runes. So if you know what to look for, you can actually make a lot in this game, do really well. I've probably thrown away a lot of crap that was pretty valuable that I didn't know about. Hammered in, it was my PvE and tank throw barb. Dude, the throw barb is in this and it's immaculate. I've seen a lot of people playing a throw barb. I think these people use these. I'm gonna slam them. Replenish life. Meh. Chris, you wanna hop in here? Wim7 password 1. Come on in. The water's fine. I'm just mapping till probably got a couple more hours to hang out. Or I gotta go do dinner. Art meat, the one and only. I think we're ready to get back in here. I don't want that. Oh yeah, you can like BO in town. Like little quality of life things are pretty great. What up? He said, hey, bye. Whoa. So many minions. All right, let's get this map going. And then on my Merc, I'm also rocking a Flicker Flame. Kind of brings this whole build together. It's gonna give me the fire resist aura and beef up my golems just a little bit more. But then I just tell you around, these golems have a fire aura, so I kind of just play this like an aura den at this point. I just hang out and wait for things to die. Do you want to play a little bit safer though, because I've died too many times in the past few days. Gabesh, this is Project Diablo 2. It is an online fan-made modded version. Here's the launcher, and this is what the site's gonna look like. Wait. Well, when you go to the site, it'll have a play now button. It's really easy to get going. So, if you have your original CD keys, I highly recommend at least giving it a try because, like I said, it's a modded version, but you're not going to be downloading a bunch of mods. You're just downloading a launcher and then playing the game like any other game. So it is easy to get into, and the community is great. You can actually sit in general chat and just ask people questions, and people will just sit there and answer your questions. And if you ask enough questions, somebody's probably going to say, hey, do you want free stuff? I recommend on your first playthrough, don't worry about trying to like get a bunch of good gear and stuff. Just enjoy exploring all the different ways to play different characters. But yeah, it's a great community too. That's one thing I can't harp on enough is the community in this game. Like, people don't cheat each other. They don't try to, you know, steal stuff, or trading is so easy. It's easy to find people to trade with because they have a trade site. Gabesh, do yourself a favor, give it a shot, give it a go. If you don't own the original CD keys, you can still buy them for $10 each. You do need both the original and the expansion, but they're $10 each on the Blizzard official site, and that's all you need to get this going. This season's about halfway through, but they do seasons just like all the others. They do seasons about every 5-6 months, and yeah, worth every penny for sure. I was lucky enough I still had my CD keys, but I'd go back and buy this if I had to, no doubt. And the developers don't take any money. They do take donations. You can see here on the launch, they have a little donate here button. I'm a big fan of donating a couple dollars here and there if you can. I'm not telling you to by any means. I'm not sponsored at all. Senpai something. Oh, sponsor me? Just kidding. If y'all don't know, the developer of this game streams on Twitch. His Twitch is Senpai something. And he'll sit there and talk to chat, answer questions and stuff. You get a lot of sort of inside view of what it's like developing a big modded server version of this. Yeah, you have your CD keys from Blizzard on Battle.net. That's all you need, sir. That is all you need. So you'll just go projectdiablo2.com, and then you'll download the launcher, and it'll ask for your CD keys when you go to make your account, I believe. And then you're good to go. As far as the loot filters, on the launcher right here, there's a little tab right here that says item filter profiles, and you can, all these loot filters, you can just pick which one you want. And then in game, there's also PD2 options, loot filter, general, auras. If you beat bosses, you get cool auras. I haven't beat any yet because I'm just trying to get to 99. Wait, you get an aura for 99? 99 aura. Yeah, I'm gonna get an aura. I'm gonna get an aura, guys. So there's all sorts of cool stuff like that. I'm gonna get into bosses next season. I mean, if I get to 99, there's still a couple weeks left in this season. I'll use my currency to build out a bosser, and we'll do that. But we might do it this season. I just don't want to. I won't put too much pressure on myself, because then you start getting mad every time you die. It stops being fun. 99 this season, that's the goal. You have a bosser now. Can I use this guy as a bosser? Like with this gear? Don't I need like certain resist gear and stuff? I will try it on this guy though. I got currency to waste. Might take a few potions, but yeah, okay. You mean like tier 2 boss? Or you mean just like the baby bosses? Because I can, you're right, I can just sit there summoning golems and hang back a little bit. So yeah. Guys, thanks for the likes. Guys, thanks for all the likes and support. Skill balancing. Okay, both. There are new skills. It is skill balanced. They balance it each season so that, you know, they have to nerf some things. Let me kill this boss because he's going to sit here and drop lightning on my face while I try to explain. There is skill balancing. Like, you can see these skill trees look about the same. I'm teleporting with Blood Warp. They did give each, I think almost every class some form of teleport. Because I know a lot of people played Sorcerers just for the teleport. Hi, I'm a lot of people. But there's a few changes, like my Golem Mastery, every 5 points in Golem Mastery gives you an extra Golem. So you've got some things changed to allow you to play it a little bit differently. And every class has reworks, and some items have reworks to make them usable. And because some items are reworked, that causes entire classes to be reworked. So there's a lot of different ways that you can play each class. I would say pick a class you want to play, and there's probably about 4 or 5 viable in-game ways to play that class in this game. Like for Necromancer, Fire Golem is what I'm doing. You can do a Poison Poke. You can do a Poison Bone, about 4 different ways. I know a lot of people do Bone Spear. Bone Spear, like a Bone Spear in this, you're blasting 3 Bone Spears out, and it looks really cool. Poison Nova, always a big one. Teeth is a big one in this. So you can play a Necromancer about 7 different ways. Clay Golem is a build in this. Summoner is a build. Skeletal Mage. Yeah, see, this is one of the other Skelly builds, or one of the other Summoner builds. And like this build here has all the different elements, so that build can actually work through T4 dungeons kind of slowly, but it doesn't have to worry about resistances. So there's just so many different ways. The Bone Spear is awesome. Poison, I think Poison Nova is about the same, I think. Poison Strike is a big one. I like to call it Poison Poke because it's fun. That's a big one in this also. The Bone Spear, I got a buddy who plays the Bone Spear Necro, and it throws 3 Bone Spears at once. I think it's an item maybe that does that. But he melts runes with it. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so this Skelly Summoner build, he's got a little flexibility. He can switch different golems for different situations. That's nice. I went Fire Golem and like the telestomp aspect and just full sent it. But there's so many different and arguably better builds than what I'm playing. I recommend play how you like, because you're gonna have a lot more fun. If you try to just like play the meta and you're not really enjoying it, then you're gonna get burnt out. Yeah, Blood Golems are nice. I know a lot of people use Blood Golems just so they don't have to pay attention as much. And I get, we all get Redemption Aura with my shield, which is just more potions. So we're kind of just chilling. Tonight we'll probably try a tier 4 dungeon too, just when we get a full group, just to kind of test the gumption of the group. Ooh, we like maps. So also you can get unique maps, and this is fun. This one gives a skill charm off the boss. Oh, I ran this one. This one looks cool on the inside. It's like a big arcane sanctuary. But there's maps that the boss drops a faucet. So you can, like, if you need a faucet, it's like, dude, I got this map. We can try to get the faucet that you need. Kind of fun that way. You can sort of target farm things in a little bit more ways. Crafting is 100 times better. Yeah, crafting is so much better. Also, they give you these cool tooltips. Like for this jewel here, to create jewel fragments, cube any jewel with keys. So like when you're getting into this and you're like, I don't know all the recipes. Of course, I saw that. I saw that. That's funny. When you're like, I don't know all the recipes, like how do I craft an item? It tells you the recipes on the items in this game. It's great. Like if I can find an armor, it'll tell me what I need to put in the cube with that armor to roll sockets into it. So you'll actually learn recipes playing this game. And I've got like 6 unique maps that we'll probably blast through tonight too if we get a good group. We get a bad group. No. Gross. I have like 8 guides that are better than that. No perfect guides yet though. This is the closest we've gotten so far. 141, 39, and 14. They're all close. Also in this version, there's a lot more minus to enemy resistances, I think, which gives this game a lot more flexibility than it used to have. So that allows you to play a lot of classes towards the end game a lot more. Me personally, I like that. If that had more ED on it, ooh, if that had more ED. So if that had 40 ED and 14 min or max damage is going to be worth like 9 high runes right now. Guys, know your values. Are we done with this one? Shit, okay. Before I leave, are we done? I tend to blast out of maps before. Yeah, we're done. Okay, cool. Wim 8. Scorched. Sorry we're going slow today. When I stream on TikTok, I usually just kind of drift through these maps. All right, let's do this. A little corruptivity. Monster rarity, 76 monster rarity. We're gonna find some items in this map. I'm feeling it. Let's bump up that density. Oh, we already did that. Cool. I will keep this. If anyone needs stuff, by the way, hit me up. I have a bunch of like resistance small charms and stuff to help people figure out their resistances. That's a big issue for a lot of people when they get the hell. If y'all need help, just let me know. Right. You mean to slam this?
Impossible.
Guys, if y'all want a cheat build, I'm a big advocate for pals. Oops. 2 sockets. Ooh, 3 would have been nice though. 7 gold fine small charm. I don't know. I've got enough of those at this point. I'm trying to fill up my inventory on my sorceress for, I'm gonna just do a day of farming bosses and show people how many essences you can get. Because essences are worth like 0.1 or 0.2 and Pez's are worth like 0.5. So you can farm Diablo and Mephisto and get rich, is my theory, if you have enough magic find. So I've got a bunch of magic find charms. I'm gonna test that one day. I'm gonna go ahead and get this map open real quick, and then I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back in just a second. Make sure I'm not missing anything real quick. Gabesh, not sure what class to try first. Dude, good luck, man. Good luck. I started with the sorceress because I'm a simp for teleporting, and then I figured out you can teleport on any class, so good luck, man. I know barbs are a lot of fun. A lot of people play Amazons if you want to do like a lot of damage and stay back. Druids, a lot of ways you can play a druid, summoner, or like a close range melee bosser. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. Watch some videos, see what looks most fun. I'll be right back in just about 45 seconds. Ugh. All right. Barb without grief here. Barb without grief is fine. There's a lot of barbs without grief. There's a lot of different weapons you can use on a barb in this version of the games. Push 8. Oh. Quick rundown of what I got going on. I did, and some people, this is a matter of opinion in my case. Some people don't believe in Magic Vine. I believe in at least like 100 Magic Vine. I know it starts to fall off, how much you gain from it at around 300. Like 150 Magic Vine, it's a sweet spot for me. So I did sacrifice some damage and some defense here and there for Magic Vine. Oh yeah. Shall we? And y'all don't ever feel bad about needing a charm to help you reach your resistances, because sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. This build is by no means perfect. It's just kind of how I want to play it. Oh, I don't have my merc. That's fine. I'll be right back. Slowly but surely.
Yes, warrior.
Kill speed. Yeah, okay, so Craig, you're right. You're right. Kill speed over Magic Find is preferable. Here's what I say. If you can do a tier 300 density magic, tier 3 map with 100 density with no Magic Find, I think you're better off doing a tier 2 or tier 1 map 100 density with a little bit of Magic Find. I could be wrong, but I ran with no Magic Find and hardly found anything. And then I ran with Magic Find yesterday and found, like, you know, Shaco and a couple other things, Aki. So I don't know. For me, finding items is what kind of motivates me, I think. So you got to find out what keeps you moving and go with that, because it becomes a long grind. So I might be able to do it a little bit faster with less Magic Find as far as leveling, but finding those little items along the way keeps me moving. It says, like, okay, so yeah, you do need the original already downloaded. You'll go to the Blizzard launcher here. Sure. And then you'll download. Sheesh, they got games on games. Pretty sure it's in here. Oh. Maybe it's in here somewhere. You'll download Diablo 2 in this launcher. Yeah, there it is. No, that's not it. Maybe not. Magic Find is really bad for maps. Yeah. I know. I had to hit a point. This is actually Tuesday. A couple of my viewers had a come to Jesus meeting with me and were like, you gotta quit dying, bro. So you're gonna have to give up some Magic Find. And they were right. Yeah, in maps, especially, like, I'm just going for XP. But the only Magic Find I have right now is my War Traps. And well, I've got some on my Chaco, but and the only thing that I can really do is swap those for Tri-Res, which would allow me one more skiller down here. So that would be the change I could make. Actually, I think I don't need another skill. I think I'd want more fire skill damage. So I could get 6% more skill damage on my golems at the cost of 100 Magic Find. Well, 71 Magic Find. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? No, I'd just pop in random maps right now. This is tonight, by the way, Russell. You seem like you bay. Tonight, I'm just burning through all my random maps because why not? I'm just killing time. I don't want to do anything too intense while I'm sitting here explaining Project Diablo 2 to everyone on TikTok. But tonight on Twitch, I'll go live on TikTok, but I'll probably ignore TikTok chat tonight. Tonight we're gonna bust through a bunch of these dense blood moon maps. This is where the experience comes in. Right now we're just, I mean, I had a map with 76 rarities. So we were like, fuck it. I'm not gonna lie, I run maps while I'm streaming during the day just to have something happening on the screen while I talk to people. But yeah, tonight, man, if you want to join on Twitch, I will definitely be live. I'll probably be live on TikTok. I might not. I don't know, because I can't play certain music on TikTok and I can't say certain words like fuck. If I say that too many times, they'll take my live down right now. I've been taken down off TikTok about 26 times. That's not even a joke. For like saying bad words and stuff. And is the best map outside the puzzle box map. Okay. I do have a puzzle box map that we will be doing tonight too. We're gonna, whenever we get the group full, I don't know how many I'm at right now. Whenever we get the group full, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unique maps that we're gonna run through, I'm gonna need an energy drink. And I'll standard all these, and I've still got 16 shards, so I've already sharded some of these cow maps, but I'll shard some more. Like, we're just gonna make it a fun evening of slaying some moo-moos. I think I'm gonna call it the Bountiful Bovine Barbecue tonight. It'll be fun. Ooh, coins, let's go. All right, so I did get a Pyro's Might 2 days ago from Geeds, and then today, this morning, I got a almost perfect Death's Fathom from Geeds. I'm a huge Geeds fan. Watch me do. Shit. I hate Geeds. I hate him. Geeds is the worst, dude. Oh, we love Geeds. 250 on the damage. And why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Get out of here. I don't think we care about that. So, Amara's is not bad. Never seen what? Geeds? Geeds is my best friend. Or Tyrell's mine. So I do have some panned maps. I can roll in those tonight. I think I have a resistance issue on panned, and that's why I don't do them. And I've been doing T2 maps because I needed the sigils. As I don't. Oh, that was almost it. I don't want to be here. I'm leaving. Have to go into backdoor of account to find legacy games. Oh, okay. Are you talking about in the BattleNet launcher? Sorry, Scorch. I'm behind on. I pick one chat and kind of read that for 5 minutes, and then I switch back. So. I have them both on my screen. It's just 47 other things in front of them. Got to do it on the website. Gotcha. So yeah, if y'all are looking to find where to download the original games, on the website, in your account, you will find a spot to do so. Nice. So did they Did World of Warcraft ever come out with a mod that tells you your cumulative account playtime? Is there any WoW people in here that know if that's possible? Nothing from Geed, nothing from Geed. I got Amara's actually. If anyone needs Amara, I might even roll an extra skill on it. It'd be nice. I just feel like when you can get stuff like this, Mars is kind of... Actually, that Mars would be just as good as this if it gets skills. There's an alter tracker mode that adds it all up. Okay, so I'd have to log on to each guy, dude. I've got years of characters, a lot of which, like, I've probably got 20 WoW characters that have over 100 hours on each. I've always wondered. I figured there's a way to figure it out. I don't want to sit there and bounce between all my characters and type /played. But I've always kind of wondered that. Oh, I'm gonna go grab some potions real quick before I get myself deleted. I almost got deleted. +3 on the Maras. So much poison red. That's too much. Ooh, if that, okay, so guys, this is what we're looking for here. 15% attack speed. If this has gotten 40 enhanced damage, then we're looking at quite a few of those high rooms there. I did get a 39 enhanced damage one this season. That is the best I've done. I guess that's the best you can do without getting it. You did find it, Blue Collar Madman. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. Yeah, they probably hide it because they're like, no, look, play our new games. Look at Resurrected. You don't want to play this old one. So they're just hiding it back in their website somewhere. I will say this: they probably let these guys keep this version of this game going because people still buy the old game for this. And if they added Resurrected graphics to this, I do think that would be it for Resurrected. I can't imagine why anyone would play Resurrected other than for the graphics. So that's why we're playing old school graphics, but they let us, I think. Yeah, I hope they do too. Your oldest tune has almost 2 years of playtime. That is wild, my guy. It's like 700 days or something. I probably got over that on my account though. Especially if you think of all the time I was just like AFK sitting in Stormwind or fucking Orgrimmar. I think this map, next game. OG MC Raid tank. Let's go. I was a healer. I was a damn good one too. Hit 259 on that one. How many of these did I hit over 250 on? I think it just does. 89 with 80 rarity though. Eee, big maps, big maps. All right, what are we doing now? CJ, you're good, man. Ain't never got a don't never know apologize for not being here. Happy to have anyone here when they can be. And if you can't be, I hope everything's okay. Because let's be real, where else would you want to be? So sometimes you can corrupt these, and now like the players get buffs. which doesn't. That's a loss to me. In my mind, I just lost that role. Cause like, we don't need any more help. Ooh, enhanced damage. I don't think people use enhanced damage with that build though. So, ew. We'll keep it. Again, guys, if y'all need any gear, I've got all this crap. I hold on to it just to give to people. So hit me up if you do's. The charm right over the portal just to make it harder for you. Nice, nice. Scorch, this is a Spotify playlist. Guys, I'm gonna turn y'all on to something right here. Copyright free beats. If you're a streamer, if you like to stream, this is a very chill playlist. And then the other one I listen to is copyright free rock music for Twitch. Like I said on TikTok, you don't have options, so. Blue collar, you got it going. Nice, nice. Get ready for a blast from the past. The nostalgia in this game, I really latched onto at first, and then once I started to learn all the new content, it's like you shift from enjoying the nostalgia to enjoying like a new style or a new game. Nice. A great experience. Oh, I grabbed that so fast. I'm gonna let one of y'all have that. Y'all can fight for it. I have plenty of tier 2 sigils right now. I went and farmed them last night and this morning. For some of y'all who are like, I can't farm maps, I don't know what to do, go farm Mephisto. The essences are worth, if you can farm Diablo, farm Diablo. He drops Pez, which are like worth a Vex each. And you can get probably 3 or 4 an hour. So that's just a nice little way that you can sort of get your funds rolling, especially this late in the season. People are buying essences and keys and Pez's pretty frequently. I would say the demand is higher than the supply right now. See, if I teleport in there, it's dangerous, but it's so much faster. Spotify playlist, link in Discord. Yeah, I got you. Copy link. Copy link. Paste the link. Just do it in general. I like this playlist a lot because there's like the music it's got a variety of like kind of lo-fi style beats, but it's like not all the same sounding song. That's a big issue with lo-fi for me. Listen to 12 songs, it sounds like a 2 hour song. But yeah, I've gotten to the point where like me and my girlfriend will listen to this playlist even when I'm not streaming. Not bad at all. Blue collar, I would recommend whenever you're starting out, I would recommend making a game just like Act 1 start. We all know that vibe. And if someone comes in and wanting to rush you through, honestly, I would tell them no thank you. Because you're gonna have a lot more fun to start out whenever you're just like finding your own gear and stuff. And your world stone shards, save them. Just save them. Don't waste them on gear that you're going to be replacing. I wasted so many. Some things I wish I knew starting out. Also, every now and then, oh, let me get. See, every now and then my. General, there it is. Experience meter on. Turns off sometimes when it feels like it. Oh yeah, I can post links. It's my stream.
Are you winning, son?
Oh, Adam, hi. Oh, that scared me. I just clicked something too, so I thought I did something wrong. What's up, Adam? For y'all curious on TikTok, I have a thing on my Twitch where you can use channel points to play sounds and bits to play sounds. So if you ever hear any random soundboard sounds, that's where that's coming from. Yeah, Adam, we're winning. I'm winning, Dad. I'm winning. I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. Are you proud yet? Ooh, Adam, your name is green. I don't like that. Supposed to be blue, man. What the fuck? Adam, did you hit 25 followers yet? Are we getting close to that affiliate status? Nah, dude. I don't think I've ever seen your name green. For some reason that's not sitting right with me. Guys, Adam's probably one follower away from his close to affiliate status, and if enough people pop in his chat and say that they'll subscribe with all their money and donate tons of bits if he plays Diablo 2, then he might play. Yo, what up, Rye Guy? Welcome back, brother. First higher end of the season, a low and a champ today. Yeesh, let's go. Nice. Dude, I found a champ yesterday. Very nice. Big finds. That's like 3 high runes. Dude, you might be able to buy an infinity for that. I don't know, I like making my own, but if you're just trying to get your own and you're not worried about making it, you can probably buy someone's affinity this late in the season for 3 or 4 high runes. But congratulations, man, that's huge. Adam, that green looks like baby poop. Blue collar, hardest time learning the gear. Blue collar, I'm gonna give you my quick run through on gear. Things to look for, things that sell. If it has a combination of enhanced damage and attack speed, it's probably worth something. If it has a combination of cast speed and skill damage, probably worth something. So you start to learn how like certain affixes work together, and then you'll know, you know, what to look for in items. Like these mage fists are kind of worthless, but if you slam extra cast speed into them, they're worth like 3 high runes. And a lot of people just don't even slam their mage fists. So just honestly, browse the market is the best advice I could give you. Yeah, Scorch, good call. Most loot filters will sort of highlight what's good. Like on this wand, you can see the 5 blood golem. That's letting me know, like, hey, this is a good thing. You can see up on this mummified trophy up at the very top, it's got 2 necro skills. That's like and 4 max poison res. So it's kind of letting you know, like, hey, this is, you know, something you want to pay attention to. So the loot filters will help you learn a lot. Also, the ranges. Oh, I need to put on the right gear. What am I doing? You can see, like, this one down in the magic find at the bottom has 25 to 50 is the chance in the green. That's telling you what it could roll. Now, if you roll something perfect, it's probably exponentially more valuable than something that is almost perfect, because people like their min-maxing in this game. So if you roll perfect stats on a decent item, that's going to be worth something pretty much every time, at least to somebody. I have not played with the overlays, but there is a trade overlay that I think you can probably use to look. I'm going to get all that set up either this evening or tomorrow if I have time. And you can use the trade overlay to actually check the value of items while you're in game. Yeah, right, guy. You might just hop around the... Are you looking for an infinity for your sorceress or for your merc? Fire golem merc. So yeah, you just want... trade, let's see. An affinity, type, polearm, search. 12, you don't want none of them. Well, 6, so I guess right now no one's got any up. But you can also sit in... So infinity is the type of item that's pretty popular. You could probably sit in general chat and say offering 4 for infinity polearm, and somebody who's like re-roll a better one later in the season that has one sitting in their stash, or maybe has one sitting on an alt character they're not playing anymore, they'd probably let go of one for cheap. I do that. I've done that for a couple of things on my merc when I first got going, because I was broke as a joke. Yeah, the five socket Reaper toll. I know people are after that. What do we have here? Hand of Blessed Light. Holy Light, Holy Nova, is the heavens, Holy Bolt. Neat. I will be right back. I need to just grab a stack of these. Ooh, we got the sockets. Not bad, not bad. One of y'all can have that and try to sell it. I don't know. I'm kind of overselling stuff this late in the season. Scorched, Rye Guys want to do it himself. I'm pretty sure I offered him a burr as well. He said he wants to get it himself. Yeah, I've got a few S polearm bases. I don't think any of mine have ED though. I think I've thrown out all the EDs. There's a 4 CV. Got a 3 socket Reaper still. But yeah, Rye Guy, if you get your runes and need a base or whatever, hit us up. We'll hook you up. So many summons. So many. By the way, if y'all are over on YouTube, I might not be seeing your chats. I'm not sure if my multi-streaming's working. Just a forewarning. YouTube is an afterthought. Hardest time learning the gear. This game will teach you the gear though, Blue Collar Man. I will say that. I've learned a lot about D2 gear playing this game. like what possible roles things can have. Did we finish this map? Looks like it. All right, we'll jump in the next game. Win 10. Yeah, man, I'm happy to help. Dude, when I started playing this, the community is so great. I had so many people like, so I'll be right back to this game in just a second. But you can sit in here and go to enter chat and type right here and ask any question, and somebody is probably going to help you out. And also like people will give you free stuff, but like I said, that'll kind of kill it for you if you're on your first playthrough. But yeah, I'll sit here sometimes when I don't know what I'm doing. I'll just sit here and chat, and like somebody will be like, hey, I need some help. I'll just go like kill their ancients or something. Great community, great community. Pretty sure I've standard all these. I will give someone a jaw rune for 150 world stone shards. I'm running a little low. Wait, where did that? Oh, there it is. Oh, health. That's how I die. I forget teleport takes my health. And I jump into a pack at about 20% health. Pro streamer tip, don't do that. Just saying. 25 world stone shards. Oh, brethren. You're too kind. You're too kind. Hell yeah, thank you. That helps me out. Here you go. I'm gonna give you these as payment. Those are your payment for the world stone shards. I will not take no for an answer. Also, another thing you can do, so everyone in this game has loot filters on. They're probably getting a sound notification when something drops. You can go like this. And then I'm pretty sure that Scorch and Fart Meat here just had a mini heart attack thinking something big dropped. See? I'm trolling, nothing dropped. I just dropped my book to show everyone. So you control your friends in this game. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Get them all excited over nothing. We do, when we run maps at night, we have to go by the honor code. Like if something drops, don't lie. Because people will troll each other. I know Raz likes to do that to me. Raz be razzing. Loot filters is a huge save. Dude, that's a daggum old, daggum dude, the daggum old Grim Shield. If it gets 2 to skills and then we slam 3 sockets, I think it's worth a little bit. Let's see if we get the 2 to skills. There's the 2 to skills. And the 6 mana after kills. Okay, now it's worth a little bit more. So you can see these affixes on it. 4 to 6 on the mana after kills. So if you don't know anything about the item, you can still kind of gauge that that's going to be worth more because it got the 2 to skills and the 6 mana after kills. So is what we'll do is we'll slam it. And hope for a 3 socket. Wait, I don't. And we will hope for the 3 sockets. Ooh, 2 sockets. So that's still not a bad shield. I'm gonna throw it in here if anyone needs it. I hold on to stuff like that because a lot of people use that shield, so I can give it away to someone. Or I mean, if any one of you guys in this game need it, by all means. It is fair game. But that one's probably worth maybe half of a Vex or an Ohm or something. All right, we will be here, sir. I'm in danger. I will say, Madman, loot filters save your eyes. I played this for like 2 days before I figured out how to get the loot filter going. And like all the, like trying to just sort through my old man, 35-year-old eyes, trying to sort through all those items on the ground was so much eye strain. But like now you don't have to pay attention. Quality of life is a big thing in video games, especially nowadays. Let's be real, we're all getting lazier. These diadems can roll with 3 skills. Oh, okay, so they can roll 3 skills. I'm gonna teach y'all a little something. If you get a 3 skills, and then you slam an extra skill on it, physical damage taken reduced is actually still not bad. But this is basically what I'm using to summon. It's 3 summoning skills with sockets, with faucets in it. So like that's my helmet. You just throw some sockets in it. I'll save that. I know some people were talking about building their own summoning necros. Wait, wasn't Scorch, were you talking about wanting to build a Figo? Because I'll throw some sockets in this bitch right now. But a better one, and what I should be going for, is +3 summoning skills, but then also with +1 skill slammed into it, and then 3 sockets with 3 faucets would be a GG helmet for me. So you can make items in this valuable if you believe. You gotta believe hard enough. All the loot. I think that's the grandfather. And if it rolls with enhanced damage or 6 sockets, then it is worth a good bit, I believe. Maybe attack speed too. Cows. Kill the king. I'm just gonna snag the shards for the map. I did blow probably 6 high rooms just on cow maps because they're so valuable right now because everybody's just trying to level and farm. But we'll probably find more than that in them. So y'all gotta think of it like that. It's an investment. Same with like when I shard a map, it's an investment. That shard's gonna bump up the density and I'm gonna get 2 shards because of that extra density. Jewels with minus requirements and enhanced damage, or minus requirements and or attack speed. Attack speed and enhanced damage. These are good combinations that sell. Things to look for. No. These guys eat me too. I have to actually sit back. Oh, my Merc's dead. Let me go get my Merc. I can do this. Lister, whatever his name is, he wrecks my Merc, and they have fire immune, so now I have to sit here and there we go. Now we back on top. If you can find a minion skull, one of these guys with 3 sockets and 6 to fire golem, which would be 3 to summoning skills and 3 to fire golem. So 3 sockets and 6 to fire golem and fire skill damage. Then it's worth like 30 or 40 high runes. Or you can offer it as a mirror service for the rest of the season, and people will pay you like 5 to 10 high runes just to come in and make a copy of it. So there are ways to get rich in this game that, like, you can get like fucking Donald Trump, Elon Musk rich in this game. I don't know why you'd want to. And you end the season with hundreds of high runes and no friends. But it's an option. Another thing you can do, especially early in the season, you can take like 11 ED Monarch. You can see it shows Tau and Perfect Ruby is the combination to throw sockets in it. So you can throw it in your cube with those gems and runes, and it'll potentially roll 4 sockets. If it does, then you can sell those. So early in the season, you can get a jump start on your money with bases for like spirits and stuff. Later in the season, not so much, because everybody's sort of got better stuff. Ooh, 26 life and summoning skills. Hold up. Yeah, get out of here. I just upgraded a thing right here, right now. Wait, did we kill the... Oh no! See, that's how I'm gonna die one day. Okay, yeah, there's a guy here real quick. I went right by him. This fucking guy. Literally just killing a giant turd is what that felt like. So, we did die only once, but we're still going to be in the positive. No, I'm not going to talk about dying. Never mind. Never mind. We'll talk about it after we're done killing. Every time I talk about it. A shillelagh. So this is gonna be the fire guy thing, and it's gonna get 4 to skills. Okay. Tell you what, I already have one of these. I just like to keep these on hand in case someone needs it, in case like another person needs one. So we'll just roll for this if it slams. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Yeah, anything tonight we'll roll for everything, but right now we'll just roll for anything that I already have one of. All right. We will wait. I think we're done. Double check. Yeah, we're done. Next game, Whim 11. And let's end on a cow map. Let's do a cow map. As I think this is going to be my last run, and then we'll take about a 2-hour break, and then I will be back for the rest of the evening to run all of these cow maps. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and hit one on the way out the door.
Impossible.
Holy fast summoning. P4. Oh, this doggy knows it's about time for some dinner. When I say this doggy, I'm referring to myself. I'm just kidding. There's an actual dog back there. The cat's still asleep. Look, there she is. Abby. Oh, she's shy. She doesn't like to be on camera. This guy, though, he can't sleep unless he's on camera. All right, let's get at it. Luke Collar, you saw a dog and a cat, and you just liking that. Animal Man, I presume. Dude, I streaming alone is weird, but when you get your co-streamers in here with you, us versus the world. So the way we'll do this map is we'll swing all the way to the right, and the way we're gonna do it all night. Because if we don't get a routine, I mean, if we get a routine, it'll be a lot faster. But if we don't, then we'll all be all over the map. So we're gonna swing all the way to the right down corner here, and then work all the way up the right edge. And then we'll swing around, kill the queen, and then we'll come back down and kill everyone in the middle. And that will be our rotation for the evening. Little dislike cat. Okay, let me tell you my cat story. Let me tell you why I have this guy. I'm not a cat person, to be clear. Sorry, cat people. I don't mind cats. You know, I like animals, but I would never own a cat. Let me tell you how I got this cat. I had a dog for 14 years. He was my college best friend, and you know, went through all of our 20s together. And anyways, he died about 5 years ago. But about 6 months before he died, a stray cat had an entire litter of kittens on our front porch, which we had to take in because, you know, can't just leave them out there in the cold. So we raised this litter of kittens, and the entire litter was like, just stayed in a little ball, like balled up together, except for this one guy back here. He was always trying to climb up on top of my dog, Murphy. He was always trying to climb up on Murphy until finally Murphy gave in and would just let him snuggle. So it would just be like all the kittens over here in one area, and then like my dog and this one little kitten just snuggled up in a separate area. And so when we found homes for all the kittens, my dog like seemed depressed whenever this one wasn't around. His name's Ari. Whenever he wasn't around, my dog seemed depressed. I was like, well, I guess I'm getting my dog a cat. So he was my dog's cat. And then my dog died about a year after. But this cat acts more like a dog. He doesn't scratch or bite. I mean, he gets the zoomies sometimes, but so do dogs. He's a very chill cat. So he's a winner. He's a winner. I got lucky on that one because he's still a cat. He like the best cat is still worse than the worst dog. But he's a cool guy, and he just, you know, was my dog's best friend. But yeah, that's how I ended up with a cat. My dog wanted a cat, and then my dog had to go and die on me and leave me with this guy. But I'd call it blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise. For sure. We have a cat that we had to take in. Yeah, that's how you get cats. You have to take them in. You don't just, you don't, I feel like I've never met someone who's like, we went looking for the perfect cat. Clumsiest low IQ cat. That's adorable, dude. Those are the best ones. That's how, this one has lived inside his whole life. So like we let him outside on the porch with us. Like he hangs out outside with us, but he has no interest in like going out in the grass or anything. He has no idea what the world is like. Like he's so clueless to anything outside of this house, and that blows my mind. I think about that, and I'm making rules that he doesn't want to follow. So this is one of those interesting things. This is a melee splash radius crystalline globe for sorceress. Gives melee attack speed, chance of crushing blow. So you get 80% chance of crushing blow on this thing. I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, there's a build there somewhere. I don't know if anyone's found it yet, but I've got a feeling at the end of the season after 99 and we're just bored, we're gonna be playing with some things. Trying some things. So I did get 35% on this stream, that's a win. It's kind of what I was hoping for. I think my biggest problem with cats is like, they don't care what you think of them. Here's another unique map for tonight. Like dogs want to make you happy and they're genuinely upset when they make you upset. Cats could care less. So like to train a cat, you have to motivate them with like food or something, because if you try to motivate them with praise, they're just like, you know, they might not feel like being praised at that moment. That's just complicating, you know? 7 magic, fine, why not? This is gonna give us a skill charm. The way we'll do the skill charms tonight is if it's an upgrade for anyone, they can have it. I think that's the second skill charm map I have. Alright, so we'll kill the queen. Ah! Kind of convenient they bring us the loot. Yo, what up, Wad the Cody? What's crack-a-lackin'? How is it over there in Twitch world? Fellow PD2er, I presume. Usually Project Diablo 2 players are the only ones that find me on Twitch. Or you were around last night. If I had my headphones on, so I played that sound with my headphones on when I was testing all these sounds, and it sounds like it's coming from, like, that one will actually mess with me. Was that the cat meow? Yeah. That one will actually mess with me. Because Ari gets meowing, and late at night I don't want him to wake Maria up, so I have to go handle it every time he meows. So one day someone's gonna play that sound. WASD Cody. Yeah, I gotcha. But WASD is so much fun to say. There's the queen. But that sound sounds like it's coming from like off in the distance when the cat meow goes, and I have to go deal with that when it happens late at night because Maria's got to sleep. So I feel like that's gonna get me. So then after we kill the queen, we circle back here and we just go down, and that will be our rotation for the evening. Trying to figure out how to make and link an account. I think you just make the account on the Project Diablo 2 website, if I'm not mistaken. Or when you go to log in, there might be a create account button. I don't remember, but you either put your CD key in when you make your account or when you download the game. I think it's when you make your account for some reason. I never really planned on getting into making YouTube videos, but I'm kind of thinking, why not? I might do a YouTube video on on all the differences in this from the original version of the game, but also on how to download and get the game running. Because then I'd be able to just like show y'all like on the screen actually how to do it. Or there might already be one up. Someone's probably done it. Abby, give me 10 minutes. Dogs don't understand time, so you don't know what I'm saying. But if you can give me 10 minutes, I will tend to all of your wild worldly needs. Okay? Okay. Good plan. Uber Trist. No, this is a cow map. So this is Project Diablo 2H. This is just Blood Moon is what it's called, but it's basically just an upgraded version of the cow map. It's also like the most sought after map in this game. Can't imagine why. I mean, no one wants to sit here and go cows all day. I do. Abby, just wait just a minute, okay? So this will be my last map, so another 5-10 minutes and then we're gonna head out. I gotta go run a couple errands, get dinner going, and have a lovely evening. Oh, Raz is on. But I will be back in a couple hours after this. We're gonna be back around, it's 4 o'clock my time now. We're gonna be back on around 7:30 tonight, maybe before, but definitely not after. And we're gonna be running cow maps all night. And these are open groups. We will be rolling for loot. Anyone is welcome to join. If you get caught stealing loot or something, then we'll just blacklist you. That won't be the case though, because people aren't like that. So yeah, it should be fun. There will be a loot threshold though, so it's not like we're going to stop and roll for everything. Gold rune or up, we will roll for, and any items like high level items that drop. Blue collar, we're gonna figure this out, man. We're gonna figure it out. Does anybody know where you go to create your account for Project Diablo 2? Is it on the website actually? I feel like it probably is. Where you go to log in, there's probably create account, and you just go through all that. being weird. Huh. They might have, they are like a smaller group of people. Their website might be, have a lot of traffic right now. Let me check. No, there's only less than 1,000 people on it right now. Huh. Well, if you can't get it by the time I hop off and you haven't gotten it by the time I get on this afternoon, let me know. In this afternoon or this evening, we'll have a whole horde of Project Diablo 2 veterans in here, and we will not leave a man behind. We'll figure it out. We'll get it going. I'll help you troubleshoot it while we run these cow maps tonight if we have to. But yeah, we'll get it going. Also, they are really good about support tickets. They stay on top of them pretty well. So if you needed to, you could open a support ticket. Do you know him? No. Cody, I don't think I know anyone here. Adam, are you still there? I mean, everyone here is kind. We're all friends here. But nah, around here, Cody, we help a lot of beginners. I'm a big fan of this game, so if someone is interested in playing and wants to play, I'm just here to help them. That's all. Oh, that Raz guy. What did he just type? Did he? Oh, you talking about where it just said he entered Project Diablo 2? Yeah, Raz is my moderator in the channel, and also one of the first people who found me when I started playing this and taught me a lot about it. I kind of know him. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. I think this map is completed. At Philanthropy. Oh, he just rated me with 28? Oh, what's up, Philanthropy? Thanks, man. No, I don't know Philanthropy, but I have popped in his stream a few times. What's up, everybody? I'm Whimsy. Hello. Well, I guess we're doing another map. We're gonna do one more cow map. We got to now. Philanthropy, thanks for the raid, brother. I am a new PD2er. This is my first season. I jumped in on season 12 right when it started, and I'm loving it. So I'm just here spreading the good news now, because I grew up playing Diablo 2. But yeah. Thank you for the follows. Crucial, Philanthropy. Appreciate you. Tonight we are running all these beefy cow maps. If anyone wants free experience, Zordius, thanks for the follow. We're gonna be rolling on all the loot tonight, and we're also gonna run all these unique maps, just blast through everything, because my goal here is to get my first ever level 99 in Diablo 2. I'm at 96. We have learned a lot. We've had ups and downs. Zordius, Diangolic. I'm gonna give it my best on these names. And Marduk. Thank y'all for the follows. Appreciate it. I'm going for my first 99. Usually there's a cat back there. That's why this cat comes out. And I've learned a lot. I've died a lot. We've had some setbacks. We've had some, we got a Tyrael's Might 2 nights ago, guys. Gambled it off of Geeds and slammed it to a 65% run walk. That was nice. So yeah, I'm just figuring Project Diablo 2 out myself. I'll go ahead and get this next map going. I was gonna call it, but since y'all are here and we got time, let's keep going. Keep it going. But yeah, I'm a newer Project Diablo 2 streamer, just still learning, and we are over on TikTok spreading the good word, bringing people into the game. Blue collar. By the way, on Twitch, if y'all see me talking, I've got a separate TikTok chat. TikTok does not like multi-streaming, so sometimes I can't have it on my screen unless I just do this. But when I go to verify the email, it says I have to go to settings to add an in-game account. Yeah, so I guess open your original, launch the original game and go into the original game and make an account, and then I think you connect that account to your Project Diablo 2, if I'm remembering correctly. Philanthropy, have a good rest, man. Get some much needed sleep, because Lord knows work's gonna do it. But yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate the raid. I hope you get some much needed rest. Yeah, go get some sleep, brother. Go get some sleep. Oh, it's already crafted and standard. For the PD2 players, because we don't, my channel, I end up with a lot of people who are just getting into Project Diablo 2. But while we have the actual veterans here, we're doing cow maps tonight, beefy cow maps, this evening, and we roll for loot. We roll for anything gold rune or higher. And if we get like something GG, like a mirror or something, then I will sell the mirror and we will split it amongst everyone who is in the game. I like to do it that way because I have friends with really bad internet, and I like to give everyone an even chance at loot. Just being there, I think should give you a shot. And then if you need an item for an upgrade, then you have priority over it. So everyone who needs an item for an upgrade will roll on it. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Like I said, 2 nights ago, Tuesday, we gambled a Tyreel's Might off of Geeds. That video is up on YouTube. Gambled a Tyreel's Might off Geeds, slammed it to a 65% run walk, and then after socketing it, we upgraded someone else's Tyreel's Might, and then he gave his Tyreel's Might to another guy who needed one. So I got content. One guy got a huge upgrade, another guy got his first Tyreel's Might. So that's kind of the moments we're looking to create when we do these group runs. And we might do some dungeons.
Look at chat. Look at chat, streamer. Streamer.
Raz,
chat,
I know it's you
chat,
before I even
streamer.
look.
Streamer. Look at chat.
See Phil's FIGO build? I'll have to look into it. I might have. I looked at a few different builds when I first started. This is kind of an off. This is like if you got a FIGO build off of Wish. Is what I got going on here.
Well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
Oh, I love these sounds. That was such a huge move. Another big thing is why I want to do the group runs and everything is I want everyone else to feel as much as a part of this channel as me. Caster Golems in town.
Streamer.
But I get
look at
more
chat.
damage.
Look at chat, streamer. Streamer. Chat. Chat. Streamer.
I get
streamer.
more damage if I cast
look at chat.
outside of town. Because of my flickering flame gives a fire aura. Resist fire aura, I think is what it is. Right? I'm pretty sure they do more damage if I cast them out here. Okay, gotcha. Philanthropy, brother, go to bed. I know where you're at right now because I do it in the evening times where you hop off a stream and you kind of get that second win because you're not in front of the camera now and you kind of want to hang out and vibe, but then you realize that you're losing sleep. Go to sleep, brother. Don't worry, I'll take care of your people. I'll take real good care of them for you. No, we're all cool here. We're all cool. We're all cool. Everybody cool. Everybody be cool. Raz be cool. Know how you are. There's the Razador, the daddy door. Ew. Never again. Never again. The Razadork. There we go. There we go. Oh, Cody's a. Oh, Cody was one of philanthropy. Okay. He was making sure I wasn't, you know, a certain way for it. You're Cody, dude. Raz, you're so complicated. You're a complicated human being, with your multiple Twitch accounts and your multiple personalities. A man of many faces, as one would say. Ugh. Free Twitch kind of Phil does marbles and I still lose. When Phil does marbles? My sigil. Blue collar madman, did you get it going, or are you still having an issue over there? Just while I'm here, I'm gonna have to jet fairly soon, but everybody's here hanging out, so I feel like we need to stay until another streamer comes on that can take over everyone's entertainment. Oh, you just switched your name. Okay. Yo, Corey, thanks for the follows. Okay, so Raz, are you a Cody, I'm assuming? I never knew your real name. I'm still gonna call you Raz. Ask Curry. His name's Austin, and it feels weird to call him that. See, I know these cows will whack me if I jump in there. Got it, I'm in. Let's go. Let's go. Blue collar man for the win. Now you gotta figure out what you're gonna play. Rebranding it? Okay, I like it. I like it. If you're rebranding, then I will start calling you Cody, because I can respect a brand. Yeah, no, I knew the WASD. I got that. All right. I've just always said WASD. Like, if I'm like trying to put my fingers on the WASD keys, I'm gonna say WASD. How my brain goes. Playing a frenzy barb, nice. Hey Raz, can you do me a favor actually? Can you showcase your firework barb real quick? I had a couple people asking about what ways you can play a barb. And I kind of, fireworks barb, you know how I just kind of made that something I like. Ah, here it comes. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you what a fireworks barb looks like. And this is not an expensive build. But it's basically a frenzy barb with a bunch of like hit on, like he's gonna cast on hit. And wait, here, we'll do options, PD2 options. Isn't there a thing, general, or maybe video, translucent party, off. All right. Here he comes, firework poof. So this is the bar build that you can do, and it's not super expensive. It's actually probably one of the cheapest builds. Look at that. He's throwing just tons of just, I mean, he's a sorceress. You can see he's got the holy fires, he's got the tornadoes, he's got the boulders, the molten boulders. Come on. Make sure, if you're gonna play this class though, make sure your computer's okay. I wanna see what it looks like. We just get like 8 of these firework barbs in a group. Just go. So this is what I was saying earlier about how you can play a ton of different classes a ton of different ways in this version of the game. It's pretty cool. And apparently, because it has different elements, it's a pretty viable build because you don't have to worry about resistances as much. Love it. Yeah, crucial. It is funny. That's the first time Raz showed me that. I was like, okay, wait, what are we doing here? Raz, you want to come to town real quick? I'll showcase the gear real fast. Because I know people are like... So you have Wind, which is a Sur L. Everyone knows we're not doing anything with our Sur runes anyways. So you got 2 winds with good damage. Or attack speed, I think, is the main thing on these. So that's going to be the main part. And then Ariat's 3 sockets. He's going attack speed. So basically just 2 winds and a bunch of attack speed. The Hellmouth is going to give you the meteors and the molten boulders. The Carry-On Wind is going to give you the twisters. Got 2 of those to double up. And then the Gore Rider is going to give you all of the crushing blow, deadly strike. So this whole build, according to Raz, is about 4 high runes. Yeah, you're looking at 3 for the 2 Sur runes, and then everything else is pretty basic. That's a Ralgol Eld. Come on, guys, these are easy runes. So, if y'all want a fun build, just something to mess around with and not spend too much money on, this is an option. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of my favorite that I've seen in PD2 so far. Also because like I feel like barbs didn't get enough love back in the day. The offhand is another wind. It's just 2 wind off 2 of the same weapons. Another option is wisdom rune word on the helmet. By the way. So yeah, that's a cheap build that is incredibly entertaining to watch. And you saw how it's eaten through this beefy cow map, so it's definitely a good farm build. Yeah, so if you don't have a 3 socket Ariat's face laying around, there's a cheaper option. Yeah, I like that. That stuff, I like it. And it, Raz, have you tried a tier 4 dungeon with that barb? I'm curious if it can do it. Done like 5. So yeah, that's a build that you can farm tier 4 dungeons. I can't even do that because I got resistance issues. I'm limited to fire. So yeah, I might do that next season. Do a fireworks barb. Just make that my my mapper for farming stuff. Yeah, that absolutely eats. And it's a pretty safe build too. He stops attacking, there's still like tornadoes coming up. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Highly recommend Fireworks Barbarian. I call it the Sorcerer Barb. Yeah, the boulders do knockback. That's what it was. I knew there was something. So yeah, even when like you get in the middle of a big group, the boulders are knocking them back. So you're pretty well off. Blue collar, dude, go barb. Let's just grab this SOJ real quick. Ooh, Nature's Peace though, with the 3 on poison, and that's it. That's a bad day. You can have that if you need a Nature's Peace for your account. That rolled only perfect on the poison resistance. You get a nope. Also, all you new PD2ers or new people that Philanthropy just brought over, we give away loot all the time and help newbies. So if any of you are kind of new or still learning, or if you're stuck, we're halfway through the season now. So I'm trying to get as many people as I can farming maps. Just that's where the fun starts. So if you need like a couple items or something to get to where you can go farm maps, I can probably help you out. I've got like 5 Shakos on hand, U arcane armor is and like I said, we are going to be running Fat Cow map tonight. It is going to be our big beautiful barbecue. Did we kill the queen already? Dadgummit, you guys. Just melted. And yeah, when we do group runs, we roll for loot. Everybody gets a fair chance at everything, and we prioritize people who need stuff for upgrades for the character they're playing on, not alts. Just in case anyone wants to join. We just go by first come, first serve as far as who gets in the games. We don't do public games, so it's only gonna be people on the stream. Yeah. But this was gonna be my last map, or last map was gonna be my last map. Then Philanthropy came through, and that just warms my heart. Especially being kind of new on the PD2 scene. I know he's been around and he's already established, so for him to even, you know, look at me feels nice. So I appreciate the raid. However, I do have to. I usually hop off around 4:30, 5 o'clock to go. I cook a nice dinner every night. I'm a big fan of a good meal. So I hop off, go cook a big dinner, and then I come back for the evening, usually around 7:30 or 8, and we do group grinds for the night. So yeah, we will be back this evening after this map, and we will have our bellies full and possibly beers open. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, blue collar man, that's it, guys. Look, guys, this is what we're here for. Blue collar, I hope you're cool with me showing you this. This man just downloaded Project Diablo 2, just created his character, just created his first game, Act 1 walk. That's what we're here for. This man's reliving the best part of his childhood, just like we all have done. So yeah, anyone who needs help getting this game going or wondering how to get it going, let me know. Even just DM me if you're shy. Seriously. We're just trying to spread the good news. Whole map with these barbs. Dude, I could fund 7 of them. It's not like it'd be that expensive. Did we clear this one out already? Yeah. Also, I'm taking recommendations to who we want to raid next. So if y'all have a suggestion in the chat of who we want to raid next, it will be a Project Diablo 2 player, or a Diablo 2 player. I presume it's probably Project Diablo 2. So if y'all have someone that y'all, you know, if they're a big streamer or whatever, go ahead. We're about to send everyone over to someone else, because I gotta go make some dinner. Any suggestions? Raz, who we sending them to? Who do we want to go watch next? Also, that was a lot of maps today. We didn't find anything really good. What's up with that? Dark Humility. Ooh, a guidesman. I'm a big fan of someone who's gonna teach people how to play. Over on TikTok, y'all won't know what's going on because I'm sending my Twitch over to another fellow streamer who can help them on their Diablo 2 journey. Also, this is how I know I gotta go. This guy jumps up on my desk whenever it's time to start getting dinner ready. So, look real quick. Raid channel. Dark Humility. He's at 68 viewers though. I've seen this Kuja Plays guy on a lot, and he's always sitting at like 1 or 2 viewers. So I'm gonna send y'all over to him just to kind of spread the love. because I see him on a lot, and he's just a chill guy. No, I appreciate the recommendation, and Dark Humility would have been it, except for I always see this guy on, and I'm looking at him right now, and I'm like, man, he's out there grinding. So we're gonna send y'all over to Kuja Plays. I don't really know him that much. I just know he's just a guy having fun in PD2. So we got y'all going over theirs. And I mean, y'all don't have to follow him. Just tell him good job. And also, thanks for all the support. Again, Philanthropy, thank you for the raid. Thank you everybody on TikTok for the follows and all the likes. Big days. And then thank you also for, we hit our support goal, slammed it Tuesday, and today we're already making a huge dent in it. So I just want to say I'm incredibly grateful. Thanks. We're sending y'all over. Have fun. Goodbye.
Yeah, I've been farming blue dragons on that.
Now on TikTok.
I know it's not efficient, but... Hey, Wims! Welcome in. Thanks for the raid, bud. Let me shoot you a follow.
This is a smaller streamer that...
Yeah,
not a lot of
I've
people
been
know,
grinding
so-
hard, man. Like, real hard.
Yeah, he has. He's got his tire wheels and everything. He's working it. He's working it.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Oh,
It's Ray, Scorched, Corey James, Crew Cow, thanks. And CJS, really do appreciate y'all.
cool. Yeah. So everybody else on TikTok, I will probably not be live tonight
Ooh, a
on
hype
TikTok.
trade. Very
Um,
nice.
So y'all will have to follow me
I
on
think